start up a YouTube series, AMSR.
Yeah.
You should actually, Lee. You could just rub your beard on it.
This is the Hall of Xbox Gamers Cast. Yay.
Yes.
Oh.
So smooth.
I watched them when they recorded that, and it was the funniest thing ever because they didn't quite get the timing.
No, I had to cut it off a bit to make it work.
Yeah, because Cameron doesn't understand how.
Oh yeah,
works.
blame it on me.
I am going to blame it on you.
Oh,
A bit of warning next time would be good.
It was so funny. No, because what's the fun of that?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It was like I was in the room with me.
Incredible. Well, hello and welcome to the end of a year special. It is the end of a year. It is the end of 2021 to be exact, kinda.
And it's special.
Yeah, and it's a special one. In this episode, we're going to take a look back on the year that was, all the highs and lows, and any interesting stories that came out each month. And we even have some special guests to help with us. As always, I'm Carl, joined by Lee and Simone, and our very special guests from Hall of Gamers, Mr. Lee.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. How's
All
it
the
going?
people who the friends are.
My friends, they're not my friends. They're just...
They just showed up.
Here they
Wow.
are.
It's a bit
That
extreme.
one day.
Zoom
One-
crash.
Cameron, who are you? Tell us about yourself, Cameron.
I'm here for the best dressed competition.
Yes, and you've won.
Almost stressed.
Most stressed, I think, is
Most
what I
stressed.
agree.
My name's Cameron. I pretty much just play games. I kind of go for achievements, not for completions, much to Matt's disarray. Other than that, just like gaming, anything, everything, usually except for sports titles.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And Math Hugh.
Yes, yeah.
Tell us
blame
about
my
yourself.
parents. Yep. Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm an achievement holic. I'm 29. I love long walks on the beach and playing video games.
Not in that order.
No, not exactly in that order. I mean, it's usually achievement hunting first and everything else second, third, fourth. Yeah, I'm I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit. I'm the highest ranked game achievement hunter in Oceania, so Australia and New Zealand, with a gamer score of 1.85 million. And I'm hoping to be the first in Oceania to hit 2 million sometime next year.
Amazing. And Charlotte?
Yeah,
Good
I'm
evening.
Charlotte. I'm not even really sure how I got here, but I'm here. So I found these two nerds November last year, and I kind of just followed them ever since, and then found my way into helping quality check their podcast. So I actually listened to it twice.
Mm-hmm.
So what everyone hears
lucky.
in like 3 hours, I end up doing 6.
Dedication.
Yeah, so they get to the 2-hour mark, and I'm like,
Yeah, Cameron's always like, "Why are you trying to wrap this up? Why are you rushing me and my guest having this massive tangent?" And I can feel Charlotte just staring daggers at me, just being like, "I have to deal with this."
See, I'm glad. Like I've got a wall like usually between Matt and Charlotte, so I can go like, yeah, let's stretch this to 5 hours. That's fine.
Oh God, 10 hours of podcast.
Yeah, and
That's fine.
the
I
other
would
bit is
still do it.
Charlotte also moderates our chat quite expertly, so she has to be there for every episode without fail. So she's an absolute trooper, and we're very lucky to have her.
Why do you do this, Charlotte? I don't understand.
So how much are they paying you?
Yeah, well, she's
That's
part of our
the funny
Patreon, so
thing.
she's paying us actually.
Yeah, they don't
Ah.
pay me anything. I pay them and you guys. I'm Patreon for both of you. So,
That's very true.
just a
We're
big
very
fan.
grateful.
But I've been gaming with Xbox since like April. So I'm very, very new.
So you are very new to Xbox.
Yes.
Man, so you've got
Little
Matt over
baby.
here who's like,
Yeah.
his heart is hardened.
Mhm.
And then you've got yourself and you're still all fresh, doughy-eyed. Look at the prettiness.
Yeah.
And Matt's just
Although
like,
I'm slowly
"Ugh."
getting there.
Yeah, no, I'm slowly just twisting the knife just a little bit as time goes on, being like, need to play this. Okay, now you need to play this. Okay, now you need to go this.
Mm.
And you're like, okay,
Yes.
well, make
Some
sure
of
you
the
do.
suggestions.
Yeah, lots of look. I got a lot of great games on my my console to play. It's just
Mm.
there's like it's like 1,000 of them. You'll find something.
Yeah, and
Fair.
Charlotte's already overtaken me in gamer score.
I did, yeah, this week. I'm trying to get to 50. So I just hit 46,000 today.
Oh, nice. I had no idea when you overtook.
She can tell you exactly the time it happened.
She was watching.
I don't look that closely.
It was Sunday, and it was funny because I was like, oh, I hit 45,000. Oh my god, yay! Posted in the Xbox Cast Chivo's channel, and then I was like, I said to Matt, I was like, I just passed Simone. I shouldn't have posted. I just passed Simone. Oh my god.
Actually, when you posted, I didn't realize. It didn't click at that point.
Like, I'd only just worked it out, like, literally, like, half an hour after I'd posted, and then, yeah.
You'll be amused to know, and Gary, one of our listeners, will be happy to know that I've renewed my resolution to try and hit 50K by the end of the year.
Do it. You can do it. Do it with me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll try.
I'll give you suggestions of games that are easy enough. But not,
that doesn't sound
not,
like sabotage at all.
Okay, so I'm a weird one. I like competition, but I will always assist and help and aid my competitors.
Oh, fantastic, Kyle. Yes, I have a twin.
Yeah. I do it with Matt all the time. Like,
just makes the win even more better when you just slightly beat them.
You're like, I gave you every tool and I still crushed you.
I literally helped you the whole way along. I'm just waiting for you to sabotage yourself. Like,
yeah, you're complacent for 5 seconds and suddenly it's all over.
Yeah. Well, I'm still waiting for you to stop that achievement streak.
Yeah, well, you keep reminding me about it. It's you know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I've got plans. I mean, I'm going away soon, but I've got achievements in the tank ready to go. I've been preloading, ready for this.
Right. Okay. We'll see.
Is that the old solitaire, the Sudoku?
Oh, I'm going to be talking
that's
about
me. No, I've got them lined up.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are all ready for the 31st of December?
29th, I think, was the
29th?
is the session. This is the
Okay,
session on TA ready. Yeah, everyone wants to be number one. They want to get the first.
Oh, I won't be first, but as long as I get that achievement, I'll be
exactly.
happy.
I'll be
in
happy.
In the middle, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll just take the completion. Thanks. No more achievements, please.
Yeah.
It's almost like you guys are speaking a different language.
I don't know what's going on.
What's happening on the 29th of December?
So one of the achievements for Solitaire that they added, thanks Microsoft, is to get, I think it's like 10,000 points in one of their one-day events. And the events come out each day and they have 1,000 points, 2,000 points, whatever. There's only they do one on May the 21st is International Solitaire Day, and they always do a 10,000 point challenge for that. So since the release has come out, there hasn't been a single day with one of those challenges. So everyone is watching, waiting for one of the challenges to show up to just jump on it. And apparently there's apparently talk that there's going to be one on the 29th of December. So everyone is waiting with bated breath to see if it shows up, and if it does, who can finish it the quickest to get the number one spot.
It'd be really funny when it doesn't show up on the 29th.
If it doesn't show up on the
everybody just grabs their pitchforks.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's going to be playing 52 pickup. Is what I'm saying.
Watch the TA forums.
Oh yeah, they'll explode.
Yeah. It's going to crash TA.
Hopefully this isn't becoming a thing with Games for a Service, because Forza Horizon 5 and that seasonal Smashables challenge, exact same thing. I want first, but I don't want to wait 6 months to get there either.
Yeah, I mean that's Games as a Service for you, but obviously I don't want to turn the whole podcast into just us talking about things that we hate.
Ranting. We have other shit to talk about.
I was going to say at least not until it's my turn, and then we'll get to that. But
okay, so shall we continue with the idea is we're going to do a story-ish, maybe more than one story from the sound of it for each month that we've been given.
Yeah. So Lee managed to divide up the months randomly, he says, although I think he gave some more work to some others.
What's random?
We each get 2 months of the year, and we're going to go over a story that came out, a game that came out, just something that piqued our interest that's exciting to talk about, and just basically look back at the year that was on Xbox. But before we start, let's just do a quick roundtable. At the end of this year, how are we feeling about Xbox? How, as a brand, how is Xbox standing at the moment?
On its own 2 feet.
Yeah, it's
on its mini fridge.
Yeah. It's very loud mini fridge, apparently. Yeah, I mean, like I think the Xbox brand has basically never been stronger. They're not back to their 360 days, but I don't think they ever will. Like the landscape has changed so much.
They're not
since
even
then.
trying, though, are they, to do that? They're getting away from that.
Yeah, they're getting away from that. They've basically forged a new path for games going forward with Game Pass and stuff like that. I'll talk a little bit about that when I get to my month. But yeah, I think they're doing fantastic. I mean, they're still not they're still being outsold 3-1 on the console front, which is still not great for them. But hey,
do they care?
I'm sure they care a little bit, but it's definitely not this kind of doom and gloom that this would have been like last generation, for example.
I think the subscription model is the way to go from now on. Like they're not worried about hardware anymore.
Especially with the rumored PlayStation service coming in.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
Which I think someone pointed out is very, very funny as kind of an own goal to call it Spartacus because it's
like
just,
Spartan.
well, it's like everyone's being like, no, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. It's like, no, I'm Game Pass. No, I'm Game Pass.
I have already seen the memes. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I'll be interested to see what happens with that. But it's they've definitely carved out a niche for themselves that seems to be working out quite well for them. And it's almost too good to be true.
So, Charlotte, as a new gamer person, what do you think?
Okay, so
so actually, what's your background? We know these guys play Xbox
that's what I would have said.
But,
I started gaming through PC, so I was like back on
one of those people.
DOS and that. Yeah, one of those. We always had a PC growing up. Like I played on DOS games, and Monkey Island was like a favorite. My mum used to play Myst all the time.
I love Myst.
Amazing, yeah.
I just would watch her play it. Like I could never completely play the game because I always struggled with it. But like Monkey Island, that was where I was at, and that and Commander Keen. But I also like got to play Sega, and someone that I knew, like I had a friend who had a PlayStation 1. So I had experience with PlayStation like as a child. And then it wasn't till like 18 that I finally actually had a PlayStation, and it was a PlayStation 2. And I played it with my then partner, and we would just play games all the time, like Spyro and things like that. And so my background is mostly PlayStation. Then earlier this year, I had a fire and I lost my PlayStation 3. So I didn't have a console until April when I because I knew Matt and Cameron, I was, coerced.
Persuaded?
Persuaded,
It was the easiest speech check of my life. I was like, hey, Xbox is pretty good. And she's like, I've already bought one.
Well, actually, no, technically, what happened was my flatmate at the time, who has a PlayStation 5, knew that I wanted an Xbox and had been thinking about it and like talking about it for about 2 months. And he was like, the Series X is out on Mighty Ape.
It's back in stock, yeah.
Yeah. And like within half an hour, I had messaged Matt, my friend Eli, and like one other person to be like, do I do this? What am I thinking?
What do you think they're going to say?
Yeah. He did actually say,
I was like, there's not a huge amount of games out for it. It's like, it's a cool console. Like, I got mine for winning the horse.
For free, yeah.
I got mine for free, right? So I was like, cool. But I don't know if I would have bought one straight out. And then by the end of that discussion, Charlotte just told me, oh no, I've already bought it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I made the decision.
I was like, I did it. So I had to wait a full weekend because I bought it on Thursday morning. It got shipped on Friday, and they didn't do Saturday delivery, so it came on the Monday. So I had to wait a full weekend. And then as soon as I got it, I bought and paid for Game Pass before I even had the console. And I'd already had a gamer tag because I was playing on my phone. So I had like Solitaire and Mahjong and Sudoku all playing on my phone. So I was like, okay, sweet, I'll just use the same one. And then first day I got it, plugged it in, started playing, and went into Game Pass. And I think I had like 20 games installed within the first like few hours, and was overwhelmed by choice. So for me, Xbox has been like a no-brainer. Like the experience of being able to use Game Pass straight off the bat, like the quality of it, even though it's on like the tiniest TV ever. Like I wish I could show you the small TV. Actually, hang on, like So that's my TV, and that's the Xbox.
Can't even see it. It's a TV
Yeah,
and the Xbox.
like it's like, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's very tiny. It was all I could afford at the time. But occasionally, when my flatmates leave, I go out and use their very nice, big, shiny TV. But like even on my tiny TV, the quality is amazing. Like I would not have expected that, and I can still play all of my games and still be like wowed by half of the games that I play and be like, oh my god, this is actually the coolest thing ever. But I think it's amazing. Like I only have faults with games and they're old games, so and that's because I'm not a good gamer.
Oh, none of us are. Well, those two maybe, but I'm not a good gamer. Carl's not a good gamer.
Just fake it.
I've seen that play.
Make shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a reason I don't stream. People don't need to see that.
No, exactly. You're repeating the same
I
thing over and
also
over
stream,
again.
but you'll notice the games that I stream are ones that are relatively chill. And I try to avoid games where I have to jump.
Yes.
I'm not a
You
good
have to jump
jumper.
in the game or have to jump
in
generally?
the game, like in the game. Yeah, like jumping in real life.
Sure, I was going to send her a Connect. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Hook it up.
Oh,
Christmas
please
present.
don't. But I'm also
Charlotte,
gonna,
have you
I've
heard
got
of a game
Switch,
called
so-
Cuphead?
Oh, no.
that's a game that you want to kill yourself playing.
No,
Yeah.
I'll never ever play it because I have it on my Switch.
My kid was like, "This game looks amazing. Let's play." I was like, "No, Rick, no."
No.
So she jumped onto it and was like, "No." I saw her just do
No.
the same level over and over again. I'm like, "Just please stop!" Like it's horrible.
It's painful. It's painful.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of that game, but playing it just makes my blood boil.
I actually bought it. I actually paid money for the game.
Me too.
Same, but
Yeah.
on Switch. So
Yeah.
I'm like, because I do have my Switch as well. So occasionally we'll swap to that sometimes, but then I'm like, no, I need my achievements.
Yeah,
I need to get my
gotta beat
50,
Simone. Gotta beat
50K.
Simone. Gotta beat Simone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, you, Simone. What do you think? No,
Yeah,
I'm-
what was the question again?
So at the end-
Xbox this year. How cool is it or not?
Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that there's too many games coming out for me to play.
It's a good problem to have.
Backlog issue.
Yeah.
Backlog
Yeah,
issue,
Xbox has
yeah.
no games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't care two hoots about Xbox as a company. As long as they keep making, as long as they keep having the games I want to play, I'm happy. I'm very simple like that. Easily pleased.
And Lee?
Oh, I think it's been incredible this year. So I've played Xbox since the literally day one, 20 years ago. And it's just got better and better as go through. Although I missed most of the 360 era. I kind of picked it up at the end of the 360 era. But yeah, no, it's incredible. Game Pass, basically.
Yeah.
Game Pass.
Yep.
Game Pass. Game Pass. I want a xCloud, but I'm not allowed it, which just makes me sad.
Well, they know how dodgy you are.
Mm,
You're going to break the servers.
Definitely not because we're in New Zealand or anything, right?
no, no.
Don't
Don't really
just
exist.
use-
Don't
They just
get me
can't
started.
find us on a map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Microsoft's just going off one of those maps that doesn't have New Zealand on it.
Yeah,
And they're
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, we've just rolled it out to the world.
God,
Yeah.
I saw a world obesity map the other day, and it had like all the countries, and then it had like Australia, and then instead of where New Zealand was, they put us up by Japan. They were just like they're in there somewhere. They were just like we just moved them up there.
I mean,
my
I'm fine with that. If it
I'd
means I
rather
can
be up
keep
there,
the
yeah,
game,
definitely.
that's
Look,
not
New
fine.
Zealand only ever exists for Xbox if there's burgers involved.
Yeah,
We know
exactly. If they can go, if they can
Yeah.
go to Furburger down in Queenstown, yeah, and do a launch event, that's the only time they
Hey, burger's
acknowledge.
not even the greatest
fine.
burger.
It's good. It's good.
That,
but,
For-
like,
that
No
Forza,
dirty burger.
actually, that Forza release really annoyed me. I wanted it first. I was very annoyed I had to wait.
yeah,
Just,
That
What
was,
do you mean?
Yeah, we're going to call this a
No,
rant
no,
cast.
Halo. So the Halo release. Not
Yeah,
the
yeah. I was
the
going to say
Halo release.
Forza
Sorry.
was staggered. Halo
Forza was
wasn't.
good. Play it first, laugh at all the Americans. Had
Yep.
to wait for
Yeah.
Halo though. I was like, pfft.
I find it
Well,
so funny the amount of people that complained, just like, you're streaming at like New Zealand time, you're going to get banned. It's like a 2-hour difference. It's not going to do anything.
no, it's-
Yeah.
It's not.
well, I think part of it was that that was 343 was still making the game right up until they was playable, right? They were just like it was, the plane was taking off and they were quickly riveting bits
Quick,
onto it.
press, push the change, push the
Yeah,
change.
exactly.
Quick.
They're like absolutely.
but you saw Halo got sent early to a couple of people, and they put it into their system, and the game wasn't even on the disc.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah, it's just like people talk about how physical media is like the only way to truly own a game, but now the discs don't. They just basically
Is
just
that right?
It's
Wow.
all downloadable.
Well, they're talking about the reviewers too, not getting achievements on those things. So I'm like, what's the point of playing?
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, they were just like, yeah, why would I even sign up for this? I'll just wait.
Especially
like
if
a
you
true
then had to
achievement
play it
hunter.
again. Like, yeah.
Well,
Actually,
like
so
when you
one guy
hear,
played most of the game, and then it reset when he got the original.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was a bit sad. Yeah, he was like, "I'm glad I didn't get to complete the game because that would have been really annoying." But yeah, Carl's just laughing.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, it makes sense that reviewers wouldn't unlock achievements in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on it does
it
depend
depends
on
on the company.
what version of if you get sent final code or whether it's a review copy or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, spoilers as well. Some of the achievements, I'm pretty sure, would be quite spoilery.
I mean, to be fair, the achievements got leaked, like a month before that anyway, so everyone could see all the spoilers. I was like ducking and dodging, just trying to make sure I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I avoided that whole thing. Yeah, because the campaign leaked really early in the year, didn't it?
Yeah.
With the multiplayer.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
I must have been
that.
hiding underneath a rock. I don't remember any of this.
I think it happened in July.
Whose month is July?
Mine. I just read it. I was like,
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Because it's Lee's month.
Surprisingly well informed about July.
I know.
I was
I know.
just
It
gonna
definitely
impressed.
happened in July.
It was
I was
almost like it was yesterday. I was looking
Actually
at it
impressed. I'm impressed. I was impressed.
briefly. Yeah.
Right. And with that segue, should we go back through the months and see any exciting things that happened this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Lee,
Right. So
you-
I got January. I
yeah.
got January somehow.
How
which
did
is,
you give yourself January first?
I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened.
It
I did it
just
randomly and got
happened.
January.
All random.
That's what they'll say. He's like, I don't want to do any work. Nothing happens in January.
That's
Give
right, nothing
myself
happens in
January.
No, I think he's like, okay, who's on the podcast? Well, I'm definitely on it.
Yeah. Kyle.
January, yeah.
That's literally, if you look at it, it goes Lee, because I'm on it, and Carl's on it. That's remember that. And then Simone's on it. And Matty's really loud, so he's on it because he talks a lot. Then Cameron talks a little bit. And then Charlotte's at the end. That was how I did it.
That makes perfect
I'm
sense.
fine with it. I'm the butt of the joke every time anyway. So.
Aw.
But I'm May, Lee. So
January,
yeah, how did
February.
you do that?
Oh, no,
that's
wait
wrong.
a minute. Let me check.
You literally put the balls at the in the
Hey,
bottom.
Give everyone the list so that people
Oh,
know
no, I
what to
didn't. I went
expect.
Lee, Matt. No, I went Lee, Matt, Carl, Cam, Simone, Shah.
Okay,
Oh, yes,
that's
okay.
not so
Okay,
bad.
So then we're
I
taking
understand,
turns
yeah.
on the people, you see. That's why I
Yes.
did it.
Good
Taking
makes
turns.
sense.
Lee
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, we'll take turns.
Usually just
Quite
forgot.
I was going to say, what happened to presently?
God, he's drunk.
He's confused.
He's been drinking way too much today. Okay, so January. January is a rubbish month because we don't do a podcast in January. So I had no prep. I actually had to go and do prep. So Hitman 3 came out, which is supposedly the best game of the lot. That's what my mate replaced. That's what Kinsman reckons. He reckons best one ever.
He's
Ever.
not far off, actually. The nice thing about Hitman 3 is that if you own Hitman 1 and 2, all that content transfers over. So you basically can play
Yes.
all of those same maps again with all the latest little tweaks and upgrades and all the
All suits
items.
up.
Yeah.
Is Hitman 3 the one with the map in New Zealand? In
No,
Hawke's
that's
Bay?
No,
two.
that's
That's
2.
two.
That's Hawke's Bay
Yeah.
at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I actually purchased 1 and 2 because they were both on special around about the same sort of time when it came out. I'll just buy them and then if I complete them at some point, if
One day.
one day, it's quite intense little games, aren't they?
It's-
Yeah.
Buy them and throw them onto the top of the backlog. I'll get
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
them.
right. So they're cool because they're replayable. You go through a mission one way, and then but if you complete it in this way by killing him in a different way or capturing in a different way, then you get different hats.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. It's like,
Different hats.
it's like you
yes.
get new hats and new things to throw at people to knock them out. I think are
That's
usually the two
literally
games. Yeah.
the whole game. Yeah.
People
New
love
hat.
it. People love new hats.
Even the training mission, if you go through it in one way and take out the guy, there's one where you have to knock him out of a boat. And I was trying to work out how to get the boat to fall at the right timing just to knock the guy out who's underneath it. It's quite difficult without being shot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you
Okay,
seen that
here's-
bug where they throw the suitcase and the suitcase
follows-
homes?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Homing
Yeah, because the
suitcases.
guy I played that mission earlier this year. Actually, it's on Haven Island, whereas the guy gets on a jet ski, and so you throw something at him, and because the game's physics will always make sure, as long as you aimed on him when you throw it, he'll never miss. And because the jet ski goes around in a circle, the briefcase just follows him around.
That's amazing.
Okay, I have a question. As someone who's never played Hitman, if I wanted to play, naturally I'd want to play 1, 2, 3 because I've heard they're all good. Does number 1 hold up as a relatively old game? Is it still
Yes.
fun to play?
It's awesome. It's really good. Yeah, it looks good, plays well. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd agree because I think the Hitman 1, I mean, it's a reboot trilogy because if you want to go all the way back, it hasn't aged amazingly. But like the Hitman 1 game came out in like 2016, so it's still relatively modern, has all the nice sort of bells and whistles. They've just kind of refined it as the years have gone on.
Great.
The controls are not clunky. The controls feel good.
Oh, okay, cool. The last Hitman game I played was Hitman 2 Blood Money, and it made my computer lag.
Well, technically Blood Money is Hitman 4, but
it was called Hitman. I had a not so very normal copy.
I see. Yes, right.
and so this was just the name that was given, and so I played
legit copy.
Yeah. It was the freeware version,
the shareware version.
The
yeah,
shareware,
exactly. Yeah, just
Lots
episode
of,
1. Yeah,
lots of sharing going around with that copy.
Okay, so the next game was the Yakuza. The
Yakuza.
Yakuza trilogy came out. I think it's a trilogy or whatever it was. Group of games, lots of games.
Remaster 3, 4, and 5.
There you go. That's sort of. So I don't play any of these games, but I heard Cameron does play them.
They're good. 3 is definitely the roughest. Like it has PS2 level graphics. I don't think I played that much of 4 and 5.
Well, it was kind of because the original game, like the original Yakuza, was like a PlayStation 2 game, right? Like the first 2 of them were, and then they remastered those, but they haven't really remastered past that yet. For like 3, 4, and 5, those are just kind of as.
So, have you played all of them now? Then, Cameron, because they're all over the Xbox, aren't they, or Game Pass?
I've dived every one set 5, I think. Like 4, I've just booted up. No, so there's 0, Kiwami 2. Those are the ones I played the most. There's 3, 4, and 5 for the remasters. 3 is the one I've played the most out of that. Then there's 6, which is Song of Life, and then Like a Dragon, which is the newest Yakuza title. And then there's the spin-offs.
Yeah.
The lobster power.
Yes, this is the RPG one. Yeah.
Yakuza is the Japanese mafia, right?
Yeah, there was. I always got mixed up between Yakuza and Jacuzzis and Yakuza, and I ended up in hot water with the Japanese mafia.
I have a fun fact about the Japanese mafia. This is not related to gaming.
Okay.
If I have my facts straight, actually fact check me and I'll be quite wrong. But I think in 2016, the Japanese mafia were asked by the government to stop celebrating Halloween. And the reason is they found out that if they gave candy to kids, they could try and convince kids that they weren't all that bad, because a lot of the Japanese mafia are getting quite old now and they don't have a lot of young members. And so they found that giving candy to kids on Halloween was a good way to recruit them.
Jeez. It's like, who are you dressed up as? I'm dressed up as the Japanese mafia. It's a really convincing costume. I've even got the tattoos and everything.
Yeah, I went all out this year.
It's legit.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
So in 2017, they were asked to stop having their annual Halloween party.
There we go.
And then in 2020, they were officially banned from giving kids candy.
Fantastic. I wasn't that far off.
Amazing.
That must be the best accurate fact I've ever given.
It's very good. Yeah, I've got the article here as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. It's like, how can we get more kids into an organized life of crime? Candy.
The Yakuza is an interesting one because they do in the past have done a lot of like relief effort stuff or like trying to help communities to have that balance of like we're criminals but also we care about people. We're
that community.
Caring criminals.
Just a Japanese thing.
As long as you pay your 10%, we absolutely love you.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to make sure people are alive to have your cocaine.
This actually true.
That's true.
This is very true.
The whole Japanese. Sorry, you go.
I was going to say for that voice actor in Yakuza 6 who he had to get the whole thing replaced because he got caught with a bunch of coke, which I was like, that's the most Yakuza thing ever.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Why would you cut him out?
Yeah,
make the game more legit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was like,
He was method acting.
He wasn't like he was like snorting lines in the recording booth, like he was like
doing it before he went into the recording booth.
Yeah, exactly. He was just getting amped up.
There we go.
Thinking of the babies and the lobsters. What did you expect?
The whole history of it is fascinating. Even their whole the Japanese culture and tattoos, like how taboo they are, and what was the other thing? Like the tokens. Like I don't know what they're. I'm probably far off with this, but you're able to go to some arcade arcades and get like red tokens and then use it to trade in with the.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Mafia.
so you're talking about pachinko, basically. So
Yeah.
To not, again, we're going massively off topic, but the way pachinko parlors work in Japan basically is because gambling is technically illegal. But for money, gambling for money, but gambling for a bunch of useless tokens, it's totally okay. It just happens to be that the store right next to the pachinko parlor only accepts these totally useless tokens for real money.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
We never saw this happening.
Konami, unsurprisingly, knows all about this because after they pulled out of video games, they reinvested all in pachinko parlors. So
funny that.
Just to try and pull it back to video games a little bit.
Well,
Is it really gambling though? Because I thought it was arcades as well.
Arcades, kind of, yeah, a little bit different. Yeah.
They're also leaving Game Pass. The first three.
Yeah.
Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2.
Well, just keep Like a Dragon on there because I really want to play that. And that's on the pile of the backlog.
I reckon it'll be on there for like 12 months. And it got added
That'll stay.
E3. So yeah, it'll probably go June 2022.
Okay.
I'll re-ask my question that I asked for Hitman about Yakuza. I'm only interested really in playing Like a Dragon. Is that okay? Or should I play one or two of the older ones?
It depends on what kind of game you want to play. Like a Dragon is practically an RPG.
Yes. Okay.
But it's a different game altogether.
Okay.
Like it takes the series in a completely new direction. You don't have to have any understanding before Like a Dragon.
Okay.
And the main character is funny as all hell.
Totally different character too.
Yeah, totally. Like previous Yakuza games have like a very serious tone to most of it, except for like when you do side quests and that, and people are dressed like babies and that. That's a completely different story. Like a Dragon's very fun. Like it's essentially like a cartoon kind of filter on the world.
Okay.
Cool.
It is one of the ones I'm a little bit interested in doing.
It's
because it looks funny.
And the only reason it was an RPG was because the guy who makes it just really loves Dragon Quest, and he's like, I finally got the rights to basically use the Dragon Quest system. And like when I say he likes Dragon Quest, I mean Yakuza games have been delayed because he has spent too much time playing them and not working on the games. and like that's not even a rumor. Like that's something that happened.
The only problem I found with Like a Dragon is the leveling seems a little bit off. Like you have to really go for the side quest to get yourself.
The balance.
Otherwise, you'll get soft locked.
Oh, it's a typical Japanese game. You just grind.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a lot of games like that. Most games are like that now. You have to be at least the same level to get actually past the levels.
Yeah.
Borderlands was like that. It was a nightmare. Okay, next story. That was Pulse controller came out for Cameron. Did he buy one? As a question.
Bought one for Nikita.
Yes, he did. Excellent.
That's technically
Where is it though? Where is it though? Is it in your room with your parlor controller?
Yeah, I was going to say it's on his wall with the rest of his collection.
Yeah,
the Series S and the Pulse controller is in the bedroom.
All right.
So what does the Pulse controller look like?
Oh, I just got another question. Is Nikita in the bedroom as well, or do you keep her out because the controller?
I don't keep tracks of when my girlfriend is. She's in one room in this house.
He knows where the controllers are. He has no idea where she is.
Yeah.
Majority of the controllers are behind me.
He gets out the booklet and he's like, okay, it's a Dewey Decimal System.
The little map.
Yeah.
All right. There's one black Series X
Apple
controller in the lounge room. There's one black Series X controller in the lounge room. There's the Pulse red one.
Cameron, it was a joke. We don't need you to name them all off. We're half an hour into the show and we're still only at January.
Oh God!
He asked. I wasn't being rude. I was just answering the question.
So it was Phil Spencer's birthday in January.
Yeah.
Ah,
he was 53 years old.
He doesn't look.
He doesn't look in his 50s.
He's doing all right for a 53.
He's a bit.
He's got lots of money.
I mean, I saw him in that picture. He was looking pretty ripped with that Series X on his shoulder, like like a rocket launcher.
Like the guy's stallion.
Yeah, he was doing pretty well.
Neck as well.
Yeah, no neck, but he's obviously been hitting the gym.
So this was interesting. Xbox Live price increase came, and then they didn't because everyone shouted at them loudly and said no.
That was great.
Yeah, there was lots of freaking out.
Quite rightly.
Yeah, and they said sorry.
Oh,
And the only
Did-
Xbox. So go on.
I was going to quickly ask with that. Out of you guys here, I imagine everybody would have Game Pass Ultimate.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
And
Yep.
I actually won it. Luckily, I won like 3 years worth of it, so it's quite
Oh,
nice.
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 I'd be
Oh, nice.
I'd be interested to see how many people actually just still have Games of Gold
In
by
line, yeah.
itself.
Well, they're trying to move people off it, right? Like they basically they've always give Game Pass away for free at this stage. Like you get like 3 months for $1 sometimes. So
And the game
Well,
is
you do
called,
the
like,
thing where you
pretty
buy
big.
live and then you upgrade it to Ultimate. That's your way to go.
yep, that's
Hmm.
the trick.
I was in EB Games and I heard this idiot who was obviously loved PlayStation more than Xbox telling him how Xbox Live was like Game Pass or something. I just wanted to correct him
No,
or smack him in the face. I couldn't work out what I wanted to do.
Give them a
Dude,
chair.
both.
Yeah.
Just like
You
you
stupid
are
person.
smack wrong.
You're
Smack.
so stupid. I felt like, what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Big Bang Theory. And he went to work in a shop. Every time he goes in the shop, he goes and helps them sell printers or whatever.
I've never seen.
Oh,
Big Bang Theory.
Sheldon.
Sheldon, yeah, I felt like
When he
Sheldon.
goes into he goes
Ah.
in and it's like when you go into the Apple shop and then you turn into one of the Apple.
That's right, because you're like,
Yeah.
no, you're wrong. This is how you do it. And I was like, no, please. No, I just went, I have to leave now.
Yeah.
Anywho.
You are a better man than I.
Oh.
Yeah,
I would have gone in there and I said, sorry to women's splain, but no.
So you had to leave. Simone would have been asked to leave. That's the difference.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
It's
It's
very
like going
weird.
to a shop and
If
avoid all contact.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
go to these places, it's weird listening to the conversations from the idiots that kind of sell this stuff.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
just don't know. And it's kind of interesting they don't
Because
understand.
they don't know.
Mm.
No.
I spent 12 years in retail. I'm telling you, they
Oh,
don't
you
know.
just don't know.
It's all bullshit.
Just
Yeah,
words.
exactly. Yeah, just
until you
exactly.
can get the sale, and then you just keep doing it until you like learn something.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I should-
I one of the most embarrassing moments I ever had, I used to work at a public library. And if there are any, you don't even have to be much of a literature nerd, but you need to be better than I was at 16 when I had a lady come in and she wanted some books on Tolstoy. And so then I went on to this big, a bit of a, it wasn't a rant, but just a conversational tone about how the third movie is apparently the best. And she was very gracious and let me carry on. And then, sit down at a computer. And then obviously I realized, no, it's spelled Tolsoy. And I'm like, right,
Tolstoy.
okay, oh my word.
She's like, I want to read Tolstoy. And you're like, oh man, the third movie was just. And she's
I
like,
think at
movies?
least she wasn't a Karen.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I think the reason she was quiet is because she had never heard of Toy Story.
Okay, that helps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Aw.
yes, very humbled.
Oh, so good.
Okay, so the final one I found was Medium, which we all talked about just now, came out. And it's the only Series X game that came out so far.
Yeah, it's like the series, the sort of series exclusive. There have been a few others that have come out and kind of like, I think, like there's some games are still doing. They're like, oh, we do like a Xbox One version and then like a series version. Like I think
Yep.
Battlefield 2042 did that.
Yeah,
That's so they can
FIFA.
charge money. That wasn't any other reason.
Yeah. But the medium was kind of the first one that came out. I thought it was quite good. I really, really enjoyed it.
It's interesting. People say it's quite short, isn't it?
Yes, it's not a massive like it's like a 10 to 12 hour game. Like so it's a little bit to it, but not not a lot of replayability or anything. It's more of a one and done. But made by Bloober Team, who did Layers of Fear and what was the other one? Observer. So they
Oh,
Oh,
kind of,
yeah, Observer's done well, didn't it?
yeah. So they've kind of got their spooky chops. And
Chops.
so like they're definitely doing a sequel because I think it did quite well. Probably because it was the only thing to play on a series, which probably helped. But
And it had a massive push from Xbox as well.
yeah,
time.
because there was their. I remember when they showed it off at like E3 back in the day. It was like they did the whole split.
This is it. Because you
reality
can go
thing,
to
so-
different worlds and jump around and dream and do stuff.
Oh, I do that in real life.
What?
Yeah, why do I need to pay for it?
Well,
Well, you don't.
it
It's
was
on
on
Game
Game.
Pass.
It was on Game Pass. So just
It's on my
Yes.
list. It's going to be one of my ones that I
What-
do hopefully this weekend.
What game are we talking about?
The medium.
Oh, the medium.
You like
Okay.
medium rare?
Wow.
It helps, but like a psychic.
Yes, thank you. I think the character has white hair, yeah?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So what tells you that as soon as Lee does the news, Simone just switches off?
I know. What's the point? Maybe I put her to sleep as well when I talk.
Maybe you do. It's your talent.
She was just having an out of body experience. I mean, you know.
I sleep really well on Tuesdays.
That's me in January.
Good job.
Next person, Matt, I believe.
So me in February.
Yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about, again, there wasn't a huge amount that happened in February, but the stuff I kind of noticed were there was some acquisitions that happened, which we're seeing more and more of in the video game industry recently. So I believe that the big ones that happened were Embracer Group, which is like the most like cyberpunk evil name for a corporation I've ever heard of. Like, yeah, the Embracer Group just happens to be buying up every game studio of all, like, yeah. So they bought Gearbox for like $1.3 billion, which is like crazy. I mean, like, you know, Gearbox obviously Borderlands and a few other bits and pieces, but like, I guess, you know, Gearbox also have a publishing arm, so they kind of got a bit involved in that as well. And there was also another big acquisition. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was Codemasters. Codemasters being acquired by EA.
That's right, EA. That's right. Yeah, because they have all the card groups now, don't they? Now.
Yeah, right. It was like because Codemasters were the only ones they were doing Dirt and Grid and that kind of stuff, and now it's like EA is like, well, Need for Speed has gone really badly like 5 times in a row.
You've
so
managed to kill that product. Can we do the next one?
Yeah, they're like, well, instead of improving our product, we're just going to buy our competitor, which is just capitalism in a nutshell, isn't it? But like, so we're seeing more and more of this, and kind of, you know, the thing that sort of, you know, perked my interest was obviously we had last year we had the ZeniMax acquisition by Microsoft, and Microsoft themselves have been on a big spending spree picking up studios, and we haven't really seen anything from those yet. So I don't know, is there anything like in terms of stuff that you guys are interested in or waiting on, or kind of like you're like, oh, okay, well, that's...
Isn't this year they're supposed to be buying somebody, weren't they? All year they've been talking about buying someone else. Like, because actually in January they talk about it. They're going to buy. There's going to be another Bethesda buy. That's what they keep saying. Yeah,
that was the whole thing, right? They were talking about like, okay, it's going to be like a Japanese studio because they've been, you know, there were news reports of like Phil Spencer has been seen in Japan, you know, drinking a coffee. He was only 50 miles from the Sega building. It's got to be Sega.
And some people don't realize though that they just sometimes just go over there just to show off the product.
Yeah, I mean,
have that communication.
I mean, you know, like it's not like there aren't Japanese games and Japanese publishers releasing titles on the Xbox already. You know, it's like, you know, they have like the Yakuza series is the perfect example. It's like Final Fantasy through Square Enix. But those are the two that everyone was like, okay, it's definitely going to be like Sega, or it's going to be Square Enix, and then someone was like, oh, it's definitely going to be like Konami. or like Capcom. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Like it was the same with Ubisoft rumors. Apparently, Ubisoft having its own version of Game Pass, and then that being added into Game Pass as well.
Yeah, and they kind like it didn't get added to Game Pass, but they kind of started with some Connect thing where it's like all your profiles all linked and stuff, but like kind of nothing came of it.
Yeah, but the Sega one made most sense, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Like they've had quite a close working relationship. They've had like Microsoft have had a big working relationship with Sega from the very beginning. I mean, the ashes of the Dreamcast basically helped form the original Xbox. It's the reason why the controller is the button layout is the layout that it is because that's the Dreamcast layout. So it's, you know, and it was like what was it? Phantasy Star Online 2 like came out for the, you know, they had that big launch for the Xbox, and then Sega bringing out all the Yakuzas to Game Pass. You know, Sega would probably be a really, really good acquisition for them if they wanted to make inroads into the Japanese market. I just don't.
And Sega are now just purely a software house, aren't they? They don't do anything else. They don't do hardware or anything now. So
I mean, as much as everyone talks about there being a rumored Dreamcast 2 every couple of years.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to happen.
Not interested, no.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, Sega are kind of up and down. Like they've had a couple of good years and a couple of bad years. You know, Sonic hasn't been doing super well for them, but Yakuza has. They also own Atlas, so that's Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, and those are all obviously doing.
Okay, so the question is, who should they buy? That's the question, really.
No, hang on. I have a question before we get there.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the reason Sega would probably have some hesitancy about being bought by Xbox is that I think they realize that Sonic is only really going to look really good in blue, not in green.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
So
Yeah.
they're thinking ahead.
Yeah. That's
They're
it's
still
all.
allianced with like Xbox, so
That's true. That's
Maybe
true.
they could give him green stripes.
Oh yeah, a green racing stripe. Yeah.
Yep. Make him go
Behind
even
him,
faster.
the green thing behind him when he's going fast.
No.
Yeah, green
you
stripe.
need to put red on him if he wants to go faster.
Yeah, it's true.
like,
He's got a red flames. Yeah, that's the rule.
So Nintendo.
everybody knows. Red,
exactly.
red goes faster. Nintendo. Yeah, there we go.
I think so like it's like Sega probably would be the smart move because they also have like Creative Assembly, so like the whole like Total War franchise and like there's a few other bits and pieces in there like that are doing really really well for Sega. I just don't know if I mean, was it Jeff Gerstmann always says it's like everyone is always talking to everyone, right? Like like people are like, oh, you know, is Microsoft looking to buy Sega? I'm sure the conversations happened. You know, I'm sure some like a bunch of financials have come out and gone like, yeah, well, you know,
back in the day, Xbox trying to buy EA, didn't they?
yeah,
Like back in the day, like 20 years ago, they're trying to buy them.
yeah, and then it was like
And
yeah,
Nintendo as well. Yeah.
Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo,
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
and then they got laughed out of the office. So yeah,
I saw that, Simone.
Simone really is desperately to say something.
Oh, I knew that Nintendo one
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that stuff came out in May.
yeah, sorry, yes, yeah.
God damn it.
sorry, yeah. But yeah, it's just again, I don't really have much. Not a lot else happened in February, but it was like we're seeing a lot of acquisitions. The Embracer Group, especially, just sounds like they're basically going to any AA studio and just picking them up. Like a lot of the old THQ stuff is being picked up by the Embracer Group. Like I was looking like they acquired someone called Easy Brain.
Game
Embrace
studios
your
have-
easy brain.
Game studios have the best names.
Yeah, they really do.
not. Or not. yeah.
They bought Coffee Stain, the guys who do Goat Simulator.
Oh,
They
I
bought
heard
Gearbox.
about that. Because
They
they
own-
are satisfactory.
Forgot about that.
They also own like Coke Media, which is so like Deep Silver and so it's like that's like Volition, Free Radical, like all of this stuff. Like they're becoming a real powerhouse in terms of just collecting studios because they clearly want to be there at the table with the EAs and the Ubisofts and the Activisions, right? Oh well, not so much the Activisions these days, but and like they do instead of doing it by like putting out big AAA games, they've just decided to pick up everything that's slightly below AAA and just win them with numbers. Which I don't know if is the best thing for the industry, but you know,
I'm not sure that's going to work. You'll know lots of crud, won't you?
yeah, exactly. I think that's probably more likely what's going to happen. But hey, at least Crud has gamer score.
Easy 1,000 points.
Yeah, exactly. Got that to look forward
Well, some
We
people
really
play
want
crud.
more games though at the moment.
Not
always say-
everyone plays crud.
to. Yeah. Well, okay. Look. Yeah. Okay. I got nothing. I got nothing.
No,
It's-
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 You
it's
cannot talk. You play the
indef-
baby game.
indefensible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got for February.
So
Cool.
next
Yeah.
on the list,
I got
Kyle?
March. And
Yeah.
the most amazing thing to come out of March was those
Go on.
B&H new Xbox headphones that cost the same amount as the Xbox.
and they weren't very good.
And
They're
everyone,
made
yeah,
of gold.
No. They're just
No.
normal wireless headphones that worked
Mhm.
with the Xbox. They cost $500. And everyone goes, they're not bad. They're pretty good.
Yeah. I
Not
was
not
gonna
bad.
be like,
That's
wait, hang on. I have the Xbox headset, but mine didn't cost like $500.
No, these are special ones that came out later.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense now.
They all look extremely pretty. They look very nice. I do like the look of them, but for $500, they can keep them.
Or no, if they're really, really good though, you're like, oh, that's fine. I can understand why you spend that sort of money.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're thinking about a gaming headset, you're never going to go, man, $500 for this gaming headset is worth it.
But I was just looking. So Flight Sim brings out some very cool controls for your flying your teddy bears around.
Yeah, controls
And
is
they're like
not a
500
headset.
bucks.
Headsets are a bit different, I think, because sound is so subjective. Everyone's going to like their brand and like the brands that are like slot into their price point. Like you get the hardcore Turtle Beach fans, you get the hardcore Steel Series, people like us who just buy the cool new Xbox headphones and go, it's fine, it works.
Turtle Beaches, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to spend $500 on an Xbox Series X and then another $500 on little headphones to go with your Series X, you kind of go, maybe you should have bought a computer with that money. You would be getting
and then use the computer to look up better deals because clearly you're getting ripped off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got my headset in June, and that was just the Xbox one. But it was when they came back into restock because they went out for a while. They were sold out for ages, and it's like, I'm not going to get this for my birthday. Oh my god! And then it came back, and yeah.
Day one, bro. I got mine day one.
Yeah, day one.
Happy.
But yeah, so that's the only exciting thing that came out in March was headphones that cost the same amount as the Xbox.
Wow.
Did any games come out?
Well, I didn't really look that far because every other news was this is going to happen at E3. That's going to happen at E3.
Oh yeah,
this is this rumor. That's that rumor.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, oh, we don't need to talk about rumors because you're going to say this rumor came out. Everyone's going to be like, now we're just sad.
It'd be interesting though. I mean, you can bring up the rumors if you want to, and then I'll just be like, well, this is what actually happened.
The gift of foresight. I guess, yeah, because March is kind of a weird year for gaming, right? Or sorry, a weird month for gaming because it's the end of the financial year for a lot of companies. So they really push to get all their games. Anything that didn't make the November Christmas list gets pushed to February and March because they're like, well, we got to get it out of this financial year so it looks good in our books.
Do you know what did come out though? It Takes Two came out that month.
Fantastic game. Like,
is it game of the year though? Is it game of the year?
I don't think so. I had a fantastic time playing through it with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
We had I think I had a slightly better time than she did. Not
a competition.
Well, there were some. We got a little competitive.
I feel weird about it because I definitely think that studio deserves the recognition.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
because they've been like they're the best people to turn to whenever you want a co-op experience. Like, what have they done? Way Out, Brothers
was
Way Out was cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's in the top 5 for me personally, but not.
I think it's probably top 10 for me. I played.
I think for a casual gamer though, it's probably there in terms of that
should
level.
casual games be winning game of the year? Like small little games like that, really?
I mean,
shouldn't be something that blows your mind be winning game of the year, not something that's quite cool.
As much as I want to be, elitist and pretentious, which I do most. Yeah, no, it's true.
You're a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just as extreme.
Funny first.
You're funny for well, I've screwed that up already. I guess the thing is that like, if you want gaming to be a wider medium, and the Game Awards are about as mainstream as gaming gets in terms of like exposure out to people who are not listening to this podcast, for example. I guess having a game that is widely regarded as being good for a lot of different types of players, has some good story stuff, a lot of variety, is easy to play, and is available on Game Pass, and promotes playing with a significant other or a friend, or like a co-op experience. I can kind of see why it kind of ticks all the boxes and kind of wins on points, but like wouldn't win on, say, like a wow factor, which is what I would vote on.
Experience, it's not in my top 5.
Right.
Okay.
But we had a good time playing through it, right? Like
That's right. That was the general review. Was it's great for what it is. It's great. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
And also December's my month, so like.
Sorry. I was just kind of, it's the only game in there that's actually interesting, other than Marvel
It is
Avengers.
interesting.
Yeah. Marvel Avengers. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that came out.
You want to talk about rumors? In March, it was rumored that Alan Wake 2 is in development.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
That's funny.
I guess one of the journalists must have played the end of the Control DLC then, because I mean they basically got told that it's like, yeah, guess what? Okay, not to spoil the whole DLC, but the thing at the end of it is like, oh, there's another Altered World event happening in Bright Falls or whatever, but it's happening in the future? That's weird.
Wait, what?
It's like, oh, okay, right. So you're working on another Alan Wake. Great.
And yeah, that's it. Everything else in March was just kind of lame. So let's rather just talk about $500 headphones.
No, fair enough.
I mean, imagine being that rich that you can afford a Series X and $500 headphones. Unless you got the Series S and then the $500.
Look, I would rather 2 Series X's rather
yeah,
than the
yeah.
Series X and
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 Series X's. I wonder. I wonder who could just have one on each arm, like he's,
Plug them in together.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then the amount
Series
that you're
XX.
selling them for at the moment, I would want to buy a second one and then sell it to someone at cost, just so that someone could have an Xbox Series X for Christmas at a normal price.
Yes. Charity work.
Yeah, yeah. I'm all about the charity work.
Middle name, Charlotte Charity. Amazing.
Yeah, that's it. That's March. Let's move on to the next month,
Next person's
April.
Cam.
April. So Game Pass had Outriders, Rain in Your Parade, Second Extinction, Destroy All Humans, and then some Fable titles started getting added to the cloud as well. Also, the other big one for Game Pass was MLB The Show, which is PlayStation title.
Owned by PlayStation as
that's
well.
Owned by
right.
PlayStation, sorry.
Yes.
Well, they have the exclusive rights basically to MLB. So yeah, they're the only ones who can make those games.
The studio essentially twisted Sony's arms and said, "No, we're releasing on."
Well, MLB,
platforms,
MLB were like, nah. That's like, no, it's like you can make the game, but we're putting it out everywhere. So you better better work out those deals. You better get a Sony Studios show up in the splash screen when they launch this on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I played the game when it came out because I was kind of curious. I don't remember seeing much PlayStation.
No, I think they kept it on
Stickers.
the download.
I think it was just that splash screen at the start, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Other than that, backwards compatibility hit cloud. So we had classics such as Cameo, Banjo-Kazooie, Oblivion, Perfect Dark, some of the Gears of War titles, and Fallout New Vegas. I don't know if that's when they started doing the touch controls, though. I was trying to find out that, but couldn't find it. The online multiplayer. So to touch base on the price of gold increasing, or supposedly being asked to be increased, that drew the conversation around the online multiplayer. So people were questioning, like, why do free-to-play games require multiplayer on the Microsoft system? That got put in the spotlight, and it's like everybody started questioning, like, hey, actually, wait, why are we paying for golds?
Yeah, and then paying again, yeah.
That funny moment when everyone wakes up and goes, wait, why are we accepting this?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, wait a minute, we outnumber them.
How often does that happen?
I've seen A Bug's Life. I know how this goes.
As unite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Some of the tinfoil hat stuff around that was that apparently the price increase stuff was supposed to come out, like the free to play going free was supposed to come out at the same time to cushion that blow. But then they had to retract the price increase so fast that it looked like it was like a make good to try and keep people happy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh no, it was a terrible marketing.
Yeah, it didn't go well for them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't great.
I think like most of Xbox's marketing has been pretty solid all year.
They've actually dropped the price, didn't they? They dropped the price in Brazil and somewhere else, maybe Japan or something like that. They dropped the price a couple months ago. Do you not listen to the news? I was talking about it.
Remember, I sleep.
I remember there was something about things moving around a chart, and then I just kind of like my
Oh yeah, there's some.
I get a little bit delayed, and then I catch up like 3 at a time. So I'm behind at the moment. But
okay, no spoilers then.
The chart is my favorite section of that show.
It's really exciing last week as well.
Okay. I have to ask, why do you guys do the chart? I don't get it. I
love it because
we did it once. It was really funny. We did it once, and then it was like, wait a minute, this is like really good content because we can talk about the games that came out this week.
I mean,
okay,
sure, if something came out, maybe.
Then it got a joke. Then it was a joke
GTA
because
5.
it was always the same top 10 every week, and then it was just a joke after a while.
It's exciting because it's it's competitive in a way. It's like watching games race against each other.
Okay, hang on.
The discussion that was in the Patreon chat though, that was great.
Remind me.
About that. Well, there were multiple discussions in the Patreon chat, but I love that like whoever's queen.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yeah, the Patreons. Yeah. Randall.
Yeah,
he loves it being queen.
Yes,
Queen Randall.
Okay. So that's the patron rankings.
That's the Patreon rankings.
Okay.
Yeah, they're slightly different.
Yeah, it's the charts.
So if it's the charts that people okay, maybe we can put some betting into it, and maybe people can guess what the next one's going to be.
marketing.
Well, that's what's funny because Carl doesn't look at the chart until I start doing it.
Yeah, I was going to say. So okay, actually, you could turn this into a bit of an interactive segment.
Yeah, that's right. So guess who's number one? He goes, "Oh, is it COD?"
and it's like suddenly it's like ding 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 ding, and like balloons fall down. Yeah,
but it's not COD now. It's changed. It's Halo followed by Forza. That was what's good about this week.
A trap door opens up underneath them. Like, what do you need to do?
Just covered in slime. Covered in
exactly.
feathers.
Yeah, can't say that on television.
You know that one game that just like is number one for like 20 weeks.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
we did Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Basically, this year we got stuck with COD and Fortnite, just trading places between
GTA
1
5
and 2.
top 4 for most of the year. Quite annoying. Fortnite was number 3 for most of the year. Yeah, but then Forza came out and jumped to number 1, and then Halo came out and jumped to number 1, and has stuck there for a couple of weeks.
And the Xbox servers have never been the same.
We were very concerned that it wouldn't do that. That was what I kind of. So it's interesting. I can't believe you're picking on my charts. It's the only chance everyone's awake at the beginning. Everyone's asleep by the end of it. So I've got to do something interesting at the beginning.
The only other news I had for April is Judgment hit, which meant that all mainline Yakuza's entries had become available on Xbox.
Oh, I got excited. I thought you were talking about Gears of War Judgment.
It's already on there. I've been playing it this week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Weird going back to it. It's so strange. Looks good in
Never
4K though.
played.
It's all right. It's the worst one of the. I went back and played it, and I was playing it with one of my mates, and he's like, you haven't done any of the achievements for this game. I was like, yeah, I played through it once on casual, didn't enjoy it, and never went back to it. And it's like I finished almost all my games, so it had to be like really mediocre for me to be like, nah, I think I'll just leave it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair. I think we haven't played because we heard it was
It's short, at least, and there's an achievement for doing 4-player co-op.
What do you class as short though? Like 150 hours?
Yeah, I mean, anything shorter than Gears of War 3 is short. With the seriously 3.0. No,
seriously,
there is no seriously achievement in there. So most of it is like I think Nick and I got through the campaign in like 3 settings, and we played for like maybe 3 or 4 hours.
It's completable now, yeah?
No, it's not.
No,
because the event achievement is still discontinued.
Which Vidix was trying to work on, and
still haven't heard about. Yeah, I meant to ask him about that, but anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, he's conversation at TC.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes. Anyway.
Okay, so next person.
Okay.
Drama.
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I'm actually quite nervous about my section.
Moon's quite excited, I think.
Alison's watching. She's excited.
I am, and I've written a bit of a script. So here we go. So my month is May. May was a sad, quiet month where headline makers created hard hitters such as "Don't expect a Halo Inside Infinite blog update this month" and "Whoa, NBA 2K21 for Xbox Series X just got a serious discount." May was full of E3 rumors, all of which I chose to ignore. News sites were finding all sorts of reasons to post anything about Biomutant right up until its launch, when the news cycle turned on the game and started writing negative reviews, headlines for clicks. Sony trademarked Sunset Overdrive. At the start of May, someone started a rumor that the Coalition, makers of the Gears of War franchise, might be making a Star Wars game. Later that month, the Coalition confirmed they were not.
Oh, wow. That was a disappointing one.
Terrible, right? Speaking of the Coalition, Operation 7 for Gears of 5 dropped and began forcing PC and Xbox players to play together. A quote from Kyle, dated December 15th, stated, "I did not know of this news, but it explains why I no longer find multiplayer fun. They're all running PC hacks." Now, the news story that I did want to mention for May is May is when we heard that Netflix might be expanding into video games. And I'm sure that Lee and Kyle covered this on New News, but it must have been an episode that I didn't listen to. So I don't have any outside opinions on this piece of news. So go with it. Go for it.
Run.
Go for it. Run. Do the thing. Do the talky thing.
It's not very good because they're doing Android games. So that's all they're doing. They're just doing phone games.
Well, as far as we know so far, right?
So far, yeah.
Like
they did
Stranger
Things
like...
3 or something came out, and then another one came out 2 or 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
Yeah, because they delisted Stranger Things 3 after it was on Game Pass, and when it came off Game Pass, they delisted it from the store in general.
Did is it Dark Tactics? Dark Crystal, sorry.
That's another Netflix joint as well.
Did they get added?
I don't.
Something did.
It just got removed.
Yeah, I don't think.
Food.
I can only remember them like this is later in the year, but purchasing.
Night School.
Night School, yeah, that's it.
Ah, yes.
The
Just makes me think of Bandersnatch.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's probably more along the lines of what it's going to be, right? More.
That's what I thought it was going to be like.
More.
I thought they would have purchased like Wales Interactive.
Yeah,
like something like that.
Yeah, that kind of would be the logical fit. But maybe that's like maybe they kind of want to just do their own thing because they own a lot of IP, so they have a lot of opportunity to just make stuff, and they've proven that they can do it with Bandersnatch if they want to do the F&V style.
Did anyone play that though? That Bandersnatch thing? I haven't watched it.
I don't like Black Mirror, so I didn't.
I wasn't able to. I think it was limited to like certain screens or something back then. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't done it, but I've watched the other Black Mirrors, so I should do it, but I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, Black Mirror's awesome. Yeah.
Anybody remember those? Sometimes kids' DVDs used to come with a little game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I talked about this on the podcast actually.
I'm so
I remember
sorry.
having it as a video, and you fast forward it to a certain point, and it's like a Dungeons and Dragons game or something that you play, or something like that. It was Nightmare, I think it was called.
Oh,
you had to like find things and click them.
So Leah's thinking of the VCR. Yeah,
I'm thinking of DVDs.
He's thinking of VCR. I had it on DVD as well, but it was a guy who looked like the Crypt Keeper, and it was a board game, and you had to go around a board collecting keys.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
It was called Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. That's right. Atmosphere. Yes.
Yeah. I used to have that as a kid. But yeah, there were a bunch of stuff like I remember like. This is a weird thing. Where, I remember the DVD for the Harry Potter, Harry Potter 2.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
I'm thinking
Harry Potter 2 had like a weird interactive thing where you drove the car and you had to press the button at the right time. It was very strange.
I remember that one.
Wasn't there one as well for the? I don't know which Harry Potter one it was, but like doing the bricks on the wall.
Yeah. See,
that's the only one I can remember.
The one I remember, I want to say it was either Over the Hedge. Or one of the Ice Age movies had a game in it. Yeah.
I used to read these books called Choose Your Own Adventure, and you turn the pages to like.
Lee, did you do the thing where you got yourself multiple bookmarks?
Yeah.
So that you could remember where the change in the head made, so you could go back and
page 20, right?
That was me.
Go this way. No, page 20 is bad. Let's go back and choose your way. I died. Yeah.
I always had a notebook.
10 pages in? Oh well.
Wrote them down on my notebook.
Oh yes. I used to do that. So I would do one playthrough with the Choose Your Own Adventure, and I'd write down what happened, and then I would go back and find all the other endings.
Incredible.
They made online versions of these on like fan fiction websites and stuff, so you could just like click through them and just like they would just take you to different web pages.
Of course. Yeah.
And so like I once went through and just because like the number, it would just have the number in the corner on the URL. So I just went through and just changed the number to 1 up each time just to read the random segments. And I got to one, it was like, hey, you've reached this page. I never linked to this page, so you're obviously cheating. It's like, okay, all right, you got me. Okay, okay.
YouTubers started doing it a few years ago too, like with the links on their thing. They just never seemed to.
It didn't really take off. It was like way too cumbersome. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like they'd upload like 500 videos, and like it would be like a choose your own adventure sort of story.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. Oh, because you can do links inside the video, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. You can. Yeah.
So you just link it, and then they'll have like a short video, and then.
But now the annotations have been taken out, it doesn't really work as well.
This whole games on the DVD thing is the first time hearing of this.
It was kind of just like a kitschy thing to get, like.
Yeah, it wasn't common.
It was for kids. Like it was on it was on your second disc.
Usually, like special features.
Yeah, there was like special features, and you'd put it in, and then there'd be like a special option, and then like the Harry Potter ones always had like a trivia option, and you could like. Go through the trivia, which was quite fun.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, there was always like a game or something, and I'm trying to find one of the movies, but there was one movie where you went through the movie, and each time there'd be a pause, like a real slow-mo, and there'd be like a highlighted object you could click on, and then trivia would come up about that object.
Oh, that's so cool.
kind of like if you did like the director's narration commentary.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you'd go through the movie again, and it would take even longer because you'd have to pause and click. And,
You've just reminded me of the whole world of like DVD board games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
seen it and
yeah.
Yeah, so it was mostly kids' DVDs, Kyle.
Yeah.
So you were probably too old for them, and I mean that in a loving way.
Lee, he knows these
No, I was
things.
on VCR, mate. I was VCR back in the day.
So
I mean,
I'm just in
I'm
the, I'm in
also
the gap.
VCR, but
You're in the gap.
I'm in the gap. So it's like the VCR games came out, then they died off with the DVDs, and then they started coming back just as I started transitioning out of DVDs, maybe
Into adulthood.
Yeah. Responsibilities.
Yeah, responsibilities, taxes, things like that. Just no time for DVD games.
I mean, I grew up with VCR, so I had like American Gladiators and the Spice Girls movie and that kind of stuff. So
That's amazing.
that was
Wow.
my childhood, and DOS games. That was my.
Yeah, DOS games. Yeah, Command
Yeah.
Kingdom. That's my childhood too. Yeah, definitely.
But I always knew the cheat code.
Of course.
And that rabbit.
Of course.
What was he
Yeah.
called? It was a
Jazz
rabbit.
Jackrabbit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
Jazz
Yeah,
Jackrabbit.
yeah.
That's
Amazing.
that's Cliff Blazinski's first game before he made Gears of War.
Oh wow.
He made Jazz Jackrabbit, and he was like I made a career out of cute animals shooting stuff. Let's just
Just
make
keep
it.
run with it.
Yeah, just run with it. Just bigger, better, and more badass was his slogan.
That's amazing.
Wow. That is amazing. That's
And
awesome.
before we move on, that whole Sony copywriting Sunset Overdrive.
Yes.
Mm.
Now that's a bit sneaky, I think.
Yeah, that was a sad moment. I think everybody found out about it and they thought,
Yeah.
well,
And
there
everyone just
goes.
was like, there goes the dream.
Everybody
Well-
blew out the candle.
The
Talking
only thing that will make me buy a PS5 is Sunset Overdrive 2.
I mean, again,
Really?
talking about acquisitions, that's Insomniac got acquired by PlayStation, so like it was kind of a done
But
deal.
don't worry, because all the games come out on Windows now anyway, don't they? Or on
it's
PC.
doing well, yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Just with a massive price increase.
Yeah.
Oh, that's PlayStation. They've got to make the money back somehow.
Ah,
Next
sad
person.
moment.
That
Yeah.
would be me in
Charlotte.
June.
In June.
June.
Woo! Happy birthday, me.
Same,
Birthday, Simone.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
happy
my
birthday.
birthday was just after E3.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm on the 17th of June. So, like, E3 happened, and I got to experience all of it as a new Xbox gamer and watched it all and was like, okay, cool, I'm prepped for like podcasts and stuff.
Flip, that's more prep than I do.
Well, yeah.
Prep,
I
prep,
was
prep.
kind of interested. I wanted to see the trailers. So I have like a list, a very
Okay.
long list.
Woohoo.
Yes, there's a fair bit that happened, but I basically focused in on the Xbox and Bethesda showcase.
Yep.
So I didn't worry about anything else. I was just looking at that, which they had like 30 different games
Yeah. So it wasn't
that came
insane.
through. Like it was huge. But the big ones that they had was the new trailer for Halo Infinite,
Yep.
Pirate's Life in
Yes.
Sea of Thieves.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Top Gun Maverick in Flight Sim.
Oh yeah, is that
That's
out
right.
yet?
No, I
I don't know
haven't
if
seen
it's
it.
been added. I
So
haven't.
that's part of what I'm going to go through. Is there's a few things that are not out yet that are still like I mean Starfield, which didn't have a trailer but was revealed kind of, but not revealed, but like
Yeah, they talked
Yep.
about it like the previous year. They're like, "Oh, we're making a game," and that was pretty much it.
yeah.
Apparently
and
it's
they're
an
like,
in-engine trailer
Starfield.
though.
Yeah. So it's their first new universe in 25 years, which is kind of cool. They also had a trailer for Redfall, which looks quite cool. It's not like zombies
vampires,
and
yep.
vampires, and
Yep,
it looks
looks good.
really cool.
Back for
Um,
vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool. It's still not out yet, but Square Enix had Guardians and Black Panther for Avengers.
Oh, an update for it because they're struggling to get the game sold. Yeah.
Yeah. Life is Strange Remastered was shown as well.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Hella good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's been put in the PTSD file.
Yeah. Then we had Back for Blood trailer.
Yes. Very
which was
cool.
Pretty cool. Which has now since been out, right? So that's quite cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's fun.
Yeah. Like
Shoot zombies.
a lot of the stuff that was shown here was actually reasonably released pretty quickly afterwards. So then we had
It's funny, I
Psychonauts
was-
2. Yeah.
I was just going to say for Back for Blood. It was funny because when I was traveling the other day listening to the Xbox cast talk about Back for Blood, I can't remember what episode it was. such positive. Go up to another podcast, and it's just like, I hate Back 4 Blood. I
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was just so funny going from like one podcast to another, and such a positive review just became, don't play this, don't play this.
Wow.
Which I find funny because I've had so many different opinions of different games.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Like everybody has a different opinion on everything.
I think it's nostalgia as well. It's nostalgia.
Yeah, it is 100%. Yeah, because you're remembering a certain game, and because I don't really remember any games. Like I'm trying. I'm really trying. I am going to attempt Halo at some point. It is one of my missions.
No, don't. No.
At some point, I will do it.
Charlotte, there's jumping in that game. Watch out.
You've not played any Halo, have you?
Oh, God, no, none.
You need to start at the beginning. Just start and see.
Halo Infinite's a really good.
Yeah, I mean, you could
like starting point if you
but
wanted
I'm like,
to do
also, I don't really want to do the Master Chief Collection.
The Master Chief Collection, yeah.
So I'll see. I'll decide. I'll work it out, and then I will play it. I'm just gonna work myself up to it. Yeah. So like, Back 4 Blood there was the trailer for it, right? And then it was released. And now, what's everyone's opinion? Like, what was your opinion when you saw the trailer compared to then playing it?
So I missed Left 4 Dead. Personally, I missed Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. So I was looking I wanted that game to come out because I want to go back and play the dodgy PC version. So when it came out, I was playing with Randall, Diebold Jester, and he's like, it's awesome. It's like Left 4 Dead. I'm like, well, that's perfect. So I was playing that with him, and we played the beta and had some fun running around shooting stuff. It's a very basic game, though. You literally go from A to B, doing little missions all the way there, shooting zombies.
Yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure. Use gun on man, right? That's
a zombie.
Use gun on
Try and
zombie.
find better gun to blow up zombie better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I know. I wasn't happy with the way of waiting to day one and then go, hey guys, solo isn't going to give you any achievements.
Yeah, they kind of gutted the solo experience like quite a bit. Not even just the achievements, but in terms of like progress, and there were a few sort of technical stuff around the corners that people weren't very pleased about.
Yeah, I played solo with the computer, and it's fine. The AIs are okay, but I wouldn't trust the AI to do certain hard missions. They're fine for the simple stuff, but there's missions where you have to go somewhere, blow up a boat. I did it with AI because the guys I with dropped out, and I was stuck with AI, and I couldn't do it because the AI was just useless. They don't know what to do. They just stand there shooting things. They don't actually go and pick up a bomb or, protect you or anything like that. So yeah, it's definitely a 4-man game where you play with 4 people. Like you can't play on your own.
You want to play with more people, yeah.
You have to play, you have to complete the game properly, yeah.
Okay, so then we had more trailers, like heaps of them. We got Psychonauts 2, and they wanted to know if we were psyched.
Yep.
We were indeed psyched.
Mm-hmm. There was much
Matt
psyching
and
to be
I
had.
Finished it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cameron, you're all about stealing ideas from the Xbox cast.
Did you see Matt's face light
That
up?
was amazing.
I got told I wasn't allowed to have a soundboard.
No. You were told you weren't allowed to have your soundboard. I heard some of your ideas. Okay, get some good ones.
Okay, that's great.
You're just gonna get mad when I do what you say every 5 seconds.
No, there will be no.
No, please don't.
No. I will.
That's going to be me editing, like telling Matt to edit that out, right?
I will boycott my own podcast.
Okay. Hashtag mute this section of Cameron.
Yeah. Just it's the entire show.
Just mute Cameron.
Mute.
Yeah. Remove audio file. Yeah. Easy.
See, Lee, this is another thing they're stealing from us is just an
Okay.
on-air meeting.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's normal, right?
I heard you say round table at the beginning of the episode, and I just never stopped. I mean,
So we had Psychonauts 2, which was an amazing trailer, and like I didn't know anything about Psychonauts before that trailer. I saw the trailer and instantly was like, I need to play this game. That looks like my kind of game. I need
Have
to
you
play
played
this.
it? Have you played it?
Yes. And I played it before it got the quality of life update, and I wish I'd kind of waited a little bit. Also, no, I don't wish I'd waited. I loved it.
Did you complete it? Did you go for it?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Like me and Matt had multiple conversations about trying to find all of the figments.
Yes.
When the quality of life update came out, I giggled a little bit.
I knew it was okay. So I knew it was coming.
Oh no!
I was like one figment away, and then they said on TA on the forums that it was coming, and I was like, do I wait Do I wait? No. I'm just gonna find it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying now is it's the perfect time to go back for somebody who hasn't finished it.
100%.
I
If you have not played this game,
I played it last week.
play
Yeah, it's awesome.
it.
Yeah.
It is
That teeth one is
amazing.
weird though. The first mission you do, the teeth is odd.
Oh, with the teeth, the zipper.
Yeah, no.
Oh, creep. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that was odd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the same? Is that like a consistent thing, the weird kind of thing like the teeth, or is that just a
No,
one-off thing?
it's each individual mind you go into has a different theme, basically.
Okay,
It's
but
just
not
because
teeth.
that mind, he's a dentist.
He's a dentist.
He's a dentist who's also an amateur brain surgeon.
yeah,
This is exactly what you want to hear as they put the gas on you.
Yeah, right. Great.
This is just brain surgery is just my hobby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, I've just been working on it, you know.
Yeah,
that's
so
my
that
side
trailer
gig.
was amazing. We also had a trailer for Battlefield 2042.
Oh yeah, great trailer.
Mm.
Amazing trailer.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Glad the game lived up to that hype.
One of my favorite memes of the entire year was someone, because what did it have? What was the music they used in the background for it? It was
I watched it today, but I do not remember.
yeah, but it's like it was a popular
Yeah.
it was popular rock song. And so someone had like spliced that with with in-game versions of it, of them doing the same thing, but with like a kazoo version of it, where it just like glitched and fell off the cliff, and it was so funny.
Yes.
Oh wow, that sounds
It
amazing.
was great. It was so good, and I was like, yeah, that's about the experience I expected.
Yeah. Okay, so the other trailers we had for games that have since come out was 12 Minutes,
Mhm.
Hades, which we knew was coming, but it was just like, it was exciting to see the trailer in E3 and be like, okay, it's definitely like, it's going to be here.
I'm
And they
knowing
gave
it's a
us
good game as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah,
it's
and
a
they
good
gave
game.
us a
Yeah,
specific date. This is when it's coming to Game Pass. Done.
Well,
Then-
one back to 2020, didn't it?
Yeah. So it won
Yeah.
Game of the Year 2020.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because that's when it originally
So-
came out on PC. And
Yeah. And like I had it on my Switch last year and like was playing it up until April, and I was like honestly loved it and raving about it, and like I'd been telling Matt for months how awesome it was up until I got my Xbox, and then I could have just pushed it to the side for a little bit. And then like as soon as I knew it was coming to Xbox, I was like, oh my god, yes, I'm so ready for this. Like I've been waiting for it for ages, and now it's on a platform that I can actually play because I'm now spending all my time on it. Yeah.
And achievements. Woohoo.
And achievements, yeah, exactly. So there was that endorphins too. Then there was Among Us was announced for PC and Xbox. They were coming. Forza, Age of Empires. I'm mentioning only briefly.
Whoa. That's okay. We'll
Moving swiftly
wait
on.
until we get to October.
I will come back to it in December as well. Okay,
Okay.
don't worry. And
Wait,
then
December?
a Plague. Yeah, because it was nominated anyway.
Okay.
A Plague Tale Requiem.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
This
Looking
looks
forward to that one.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm almost finished a Plague Tale, so I'm quite excited for the new one too. And Stalker 2 as well. There were others, but that was my list. And then there was Party Animals, which we don't have yet.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a
But
big.
basically, it's like Human Fall Flat, but with animals. And a unicorn, and I want to play it so badly.
It looks hilarious.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm keen. Like, we should just do a massive game, like done.
Ah, yes, that'd be
I'm
great.
ready. But we had things like, so there were the trailers for 12 Minutes and Battlefield 2042 and Forza and Age of Empires and that kind of thing. But how do we feel about them since they've now come out? Like, how did they meet expectations?
Well, 12 minutes did it in the end?
I've got my list of things that came
Yeah.
out in August, and 12 Minutes is on that.
We can talk
Okay,
about
so we
that
should
when
leave
Matt
that one
gets
then.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Battlefield, we laugh at it in the charts because it's dropping like a stone.
Mhm.
That's one reason to listen to the charts.
Yeah.
Apparently, Battlefield 5 in the Steam charts has almost overtaken it. So that's got
I know,
that's
it's
good.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
It's interesting seeing the trailers and getting all the hype and then whether certain things lived up to it. Like, I feel like Psychonauts definitely did.
Yeah.
And there were other ones that definitely did, but like the rest I'm kind of like,
What was the one you said before Hades? I was going to say something about that.
For Hades was 12 Minutes
Oh, not 12 minutes. Okay, no, that's fine.
on my list. So
Yeah.
there was Battlefield 2042, Psychonauts 2, Back for Blood, 12 Minutes, Party Animals, Hades, Among Us, Forza, Age of Empires, Plague Tale, Stalker 2. I'm going through these really
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's cool. It was,
Yeah.
I think it was 12 minutes.
12 minutes, probably 12 minutes because that was before. Yeah.
Hades is fun. I'm playing Hades currently. It's quite nice to jump in for an hour or two, just mess around with it.
Yeah.
And get out again. It's quite
You
easy
just
to
keep
pick
doing
up and play.
multiple runs.
Yeah, so I'm doing
Hades is one of my
5, 6
favorites.
runs, then jump out, and then go back and do it next day later, whatever.
Yeah. So there was heaps of trailers. E3 was quite hyped. I think it was what we needed in the middle of the year.
It was amazing.
Surprisingly good considering, what happened. I mean, considering E3 didn't actually, quote unquote happen, right?
Yeah, it was all digital and it was all YouTube and there were like live videos and stuff like that, which was great. But considering it's like right in the middle of like massive COVID lockdowns and not being able to
one thing I
actually go and
noticed,
be
I
with
think we
people.
commented it, was the fact that the audio was really good this time. Whereas the first time they did it, it was really bad audio. You could hardly hear the person talking or they look really distracted or they're really dodgy backgrounds. Everyone actually sorted out the video, sorted out the audio out and actually did it properly. A production, actually.
Right. It's like they didn't have to spend money flying people out to places. They just kind of set up in whatever studio they had available. Or
And then
and having musical guests and whatnot.
Even then with their
get the chain smokers out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with the extended show too, like getting Paris Leon as well, getting like an Xbox personality on to host the show.
Yeah,
it was good to be able to watch it. Just be at home and watch it, and then like talk about it afterwards. It was quite cool.
Yeah,
we did an E3 special that week. It was a really good episode, actually. It was real fun.
Yeah,
very
taking
positive.
apart everything that they did.
I was going to cycle back to when you said like whether they lived up to expectations. I think Age of Empires, Forza, and Halo Infinite definitely did. Age of Empires probably was the one that was like I was keen for, and it like admit it. Halo and Forza just completely went over like what I was expecting. And I'm really hyped for those kind of games.
Yeah, I felt the same way for like Psychonauts 2. Like that just blew my. Aside from the figments, but that's irrelevant and it's been fixed now. So if you like definitely play Psychonauts 2 now, the update has made it so much better.
Did anyone play the first one then? I never played the first one.
I love the first game. It's a little hard to go back to, and some of those issues are still there in the second game in terms of like the tightness of the platforming and stuff. But the first game is like really interesting from a fun kind of, it's a bit more whimsical and a bit more kind of just wacky. Whereas the second game gets into some, like it has that in there, but it gets into some more like serious stuff or some more interesting topics around like mental health and dealing with grief and all kinds of stuff.
Didn't Tim Schafer say like he'd love to make a remaster?
Yeah, and like the first game was
talking about it
prime for a remaster because it's just like it's a little too old to be like we'll just do like an HD version of it. It really does like need like a redo. But yeah,
Spyro.
Like exactly like a Spyro would be with that kind of treatment would be perfect for it.
Yeah.
So it plays like you remember it being.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall go now. So we got July, which is me. The Ascent came out. Game of the Year. Ascent came out.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Has anyone played that game other than me?
I played a little bit.
Didn't you?
I played a little bit of Avtos, and I had quite a few issues with it at launch. I'm sure the game's probably a lot better now, but the sound quality, whenever I was joining his game, whenever I was shooting a gun, the audio would just get stuck. So it'd be constant shooting and it would just drown out the other person talking.
I heard you talking about it. I listened to that podcast recently and where you're talking about it. And I couldn't believe that because I played the single player and it's brilliant. I love the sound. I love all the quality of the sound and the graphics and the gameplay. It's amazing.
To me, the environment was like the best thing for that game. But just the audio, I think if I'm thinking about it correctly, I think a few of the NPCs, the audio layered. So like there would be something distracting from an NPC talking.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I think it's a multiplayer. It was a multiplayer issue. I think a lot of people said that.
Yeah, the co-op stuff was having a lot of glitches.
That's how I wanted to experience. So I held off. I know that Steven's now completed it, and I want to go back to it. He does that whole thing though. Like I've noticed a few games have those audio issues this year though, or at least I'm getting very unlucky. Because I know that Halo Infinite multiplayer at the same time as well, I've run into a bit of a glitch where enemy teams capture the flag, enemy team has captured the flag, and it just repeats like 3 times.
Quick Resume is doing it. Because I was playing a game recently, and Quick Resume I found if I logged out and back in again, that'd be fine. But if I went to quick resume, sometimes it'll be okay, sometimes it'll be a bit.
I would say yes for the extent, but no for Halo Infinite, because whenever I've done Halo Infinite, I have to force quit the game, restart it to get the multiplayer challenges to load up for me.
Yeah, so
Otherwise, I get the multiplayer won't load error.
It's like you're not online error or something.
Yeah.
But quick resume's kind of like, it's a really interesting idea, but I feel like it's a lot of developers haven't built around it, and it's also even worse for older games. Like going back to like a lot of I've been playing a lot of 360 backwards compatible stuff to sort of clean out the backlog a bit. And half the time when I jump back onto it, it's like, oh yeah, no, you've just been logged out of live, so we just have to take you back to the main menu anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't had issues though. Like to me, it's been the newer games over the older games.
Mm.
The only time I've heard there's been issues is like when I'm searching like TA, and I know that the series update for I think Rise of the Tomb Raider apparently broke a few achievements.
Oh, great!
Like you can only get it on the Xbox One or the Xbox One X.
Right.
Awesome.
Man.
Which is always lovely.
But the Ascent's been in my backlog basically since I heard you talk about it, Lee, because you talked about it on our show as well, and I was like it seemed like an absolute quality game, but like it's just those multiplayer issues once they get ironed out. And it was like
fine. So I played it with Ruby, and she was 0 level, and I was level 20 odd or whatever. So it was quite cool to just be with someone else and helping them.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry too much. They're not going to die because it's fine if they do. What actually was more fun was when I give her my character, and I leveled up her character for her. And that was awesome because she was just killing stuff, running around really excitedly, and I was kind of doing all the stuff you're supposed to do. So that was quite good fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like talk to people and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Doing the boring stuff.
The actual mission bits. Yeah.
But they fixed the unobtainable achievement. So now
it's people. Yeah.
They've started adding DLC.
When's the DLC coming out? It was an outfit. It wasn't a DLC. It was just an outfit. It wasn't a DLC.
I thought they had something recently.
They did. They said it was DLC, but it was just an outfit you could wear, and you could change your
I thought it was like
armor.
actual.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. No, I logged in. It was sad. And I've got one achievement left, which is die 100 times.
Oh wow! Okay.
Which I haven't done yet, and I'm like, well, because there's I did like 80 dies, and I was like, I don't even. It doesn't really matter. So I thought if I play with somebody else, I'm sure I'll die.
Yeah.
That's right. You can run my level 0 character through the game if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cyber 6 DLC. Is that what you meant?
It came out
weapons,
last
armor,
week.
with skins.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you can play with the armor as well. You can do like take one color from another color and add them together and make a hat.
Well, you were going to say that you made a new color.
A cyber Christmas hat. Yeah.
Cyber Christmas hat. Exactly. Yes.
It's got LEDs on it.
MS Flight Sim came out. The game.
Oh. Yep. Wow. I thought it's been out for ages.
No, 6 months.
It's since the 90s, yeah, at least.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Different versions of it, but
Wait, what? I thought this game came out last year.
It came out on PC last year.
Consoles,
that's
consoles.
right.
This is the Xbox One version.
Console
This is an Xbox podcast.
had PC version last year. It had the console version, and then it just recently had the Game of the Year edition.
Game of the Edition. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If you're an achievement hunter, you're going to be very busy with that game.
Oh my god. Yeah. Did anyone play it? Who's jumped in? Played it at all?
Yeah, I dived it on both of them. It's a beautiful game, but it's one of those games like you don't know what you're going to play tonight, so you just chuck it on and like, oh, this is cool. Like it's a very mellow, relaxing game.
Mellow. I flew over my house.
Who didn't?
I did. Yeah, I did the exact same thing.
Did you also fly over Lee's house, Cameron?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
It keeps waking up in the middle of the night, like, oh, another one of them.
Yeah. What was funny though is we were playing it, and there was a light plane in the sky at the same time as we were playing it. I was showing the kids.
Oh yeah.
Look.
That's so cool.
cool.
I love the attention to detail in the game because, like, I come from Swan Hill, which is like a small town of like 10,000 people, and just to have their like one plane airport in there, and like small mini plane like fly across the country kind of deal. Just to fly over that and use that as an airport was pretty cool.
Oh, that's
like you would think this would be like, your Sydney, your Melbourne, Canberra, like all your big cities, and just to go to that level of detail to have a small town and be able to use that airport and like just do a.
Wasn't it like 70,000 airports or something ridiculous? Like it's insane amount of airports they added, and they keep adding more and more all the time. It's great. It's nuts.
Yeah, and they're building out cities to like instead of just being sort of just a topographical map or just kind of just
putting landmarks in. They did a whole Germany thing, and they've kind of added a lot more landmarks for all the castles in Germany. And
it's really interesting just to go to an entirely different part of the world too, and just get to like take in the scenery.
My question is, do they have the Sky Tower yet, or is that still missing?
Ooh, that's a good
Sky
question.
Tower?
Actually, I haven't looked at it.
The Sky Tower in Auckland was missing.
That's
rude.
we had New Zealand was a bonus.
I was under the belief that New Zealand didn't exist.
Well,
we went on the
I
map.
never flew over there, but
Yeah,
that it was in one of the Reddits that I followed that like the Sky Tower was just missing.
that's funny.
imagine
Like,
if they
Wasn't
released
in the game.
imagine if they released the DLC pack and it was just like
yes,
just
the
made it
New
missing.
Zealand
Look,
DLC pack that
we've got it
can
for
show
you
you
now.
the buildings of Dunedin.
Yes, and if you fly close enough to the ground, you can see sheep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can see the octagon.
I was bummed out. I never got the opportunity to. There was that one tower in Melbourne that had like the max,
They're huge.
the sky limit, so everything just like completely shot up. And I
big
jumped
monolith.
back into the game like after the update had fixed it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. Death's Door came out as well,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Really
really
good
good.
game.
and also Plague's Tale as well came out. So 2 classic games for the year.
nice.
I was at the cloud version of Plague's Tale.
Well, was this the Series X update?
Series X.
Yeah.
update,
Oh,
isn't it?
okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Made it
That
actually
game-
playable.
That game looks beautiful.
Mhm.
They could announce the E3 as well, yeah.
Yeah, they
The
when they
update
talked about the
with-
new
along
one.
the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, it was both of them. I just only mentioned the new one. Sorry.
So another game was on Game Pass was Gang Beasts, which is the worst game ever made.
Yes.
Yeah, stupid game.
Awesome
Doom got
game.
Horde mode, which was quite cool.
Oh, cool.
Has anyone played that, Carl? Have you jumped into Doom Horde?
Oh, is it on Game Pass? I keep thinking I have to buy it.
Doom
I think it was
Eternal.
on Game Pass.
Yeah,
Doom is,
Eternal,
yeah.
yeah, it would be because they're on Bethesda.
Was
now,
the Horde mode a tile update or DLC?
title update? I think
Title
was
update.
Was there a
Yep.
666 update or something?
Yeah, it should be available then.
Yeah, it'll be there. Yeah, I just never played it. So this is weird. It never actually happened, but Xbox and Kojami were lots of talk of them doing something together. Something
Yeah.
was signed. That's what it said. That was the headline. But nothing ever happened of it.
Yeah, Kojima was apparently like their studio was working on something,
They're-
and then
Your hat's gone floppy, Cam.
Apparently,
Fix your
they're
hat.
still working on something. So it's supposed to be this magical cloud first game that they're working on. So it's going to come to Game Pass cloud first, and then be playable on the PC and Xbox through xCloud. And it's going to be this
so I still can't
magical
play it.
movie by Hideo
Can't play it now.
Kojima.
I mean,
Yeah,
I love.
wasn't
Yeah, I love.
who'd they get for that? One of the female game devs.
That narrows it down, mate. You talking about Jade Raymond or
Which one?
talking about
No,
Stadia?
I'm drawing a total mental blank for that game.
The Kojima?
Yeah, I remember.
Unless
it
I'm
actually,
mixing
now
another
that you mention it.
story.
You got to be mixing
No,
it
something
up.
did happen. No, she just came from Amazon Cloud Gaming or something, or Google Cloud Gaming.
yeah,
Is that the one you're talking
Stadia.
about?
No,
She was-
I was thinking one that came from like a pretty high up there Xbox studio.
And she
No,
moved
'cause
up
I thought-
to Kojima or something to help
I'm
with
trying to
this
think who
cloud
it
gaming.
is.
No, because that's right. Because Stadia closed down all their gaming stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, that was one of the news ones I was looking at.
And then
but I
trying
was
to
like,
move the game devs to different departments.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can you go and put some shelves, please?
you got to work on Gmail
I
now.
was like, well, we've got yeah. Have you
We've
heard
got
of
a
Google,
warehouse that's totally not getting hit by a tornado.
have you heard of Google Wave?
It's like, we're bringing it back.
Oh, wait, Google
Yeah,
Wave,
exactly.
Yeah.
Valve brought out the Stream Deck, or didn't? They talked about it.
They talked
and then
about
took
it,
money,
yeah.
and
They
then
announced
it
it.
never came out. They announced
Well,
it.
yeah,
And
they
took money.
delayed it as well.
It's been quite delayed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we excited for this?
I heard it was
Um,
cancelled.
Streaming?
Oh, I was
Oh.
pushed out.
It was pushed
Okay.
out, I think. Yeah, it's
Okay.
still definitely happening because they came out and told you it was like, yes, there will definitely be no exclusive games for the Stream Deck.
Mm.
because that doesn't make sense because it's running on Linux. How would that even work?
Mm.
But they apparently needed to come out and talk about it. But yeah, it got delayed, pushed to like next year.
Delayed by 2 months, it says here. Yeah, just looking up.
Which is interesting because all the hardware guys on YouTube have already done take parts of it.
Okay.
So it's out, it's in the wild. I just think they're just storing up chips.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, they're probably
It
going to have
was
to.
it was
Like
Kim
diamonds.
Swift.
Kim Swift. Oh, right.
She was behind Portal.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking. Yes, yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. She'd done a few other things too. Like she'd been a producer on some other video games and a few other bits.
Yeah, she was an artist in Left 4 Dead. She a design director in EA. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and she's now working on cloud gaming.
I feel like this has been the year of delays.
Yeah.
Year of COVID.
Well, when you were talking,
Yeah,
I mean, like
10 years of
everything
COVID.
2020 came this year. So.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say when you were talking about E3, I was going to make the joke that last year was also the year of the same games at E3, just with a new trailer.
Yeah.
Is next year going to be the same again? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, do you think so? I think it will kick off. I think, but like within a couple months of
I
next
hope
year, it'll start
so.
kicking off.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Well, the second year after a console launch is usually the best year. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bethesda as well. Bethesda have taken a couple of years now to get everything kind of
Hmm.
warmed up and
True.
brewed and baked and whatever. So
Yeah.
I think
Starfield.
mid next year we'll start to have a few heavy hitters. Like Starfield will be obviously big in November.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Just
If-
hoping for my
if it hits
Hogwarts
November.
game.
Apparently, that's the rumor is that's going to be talked about at the next
I know.
PlayStation event. So
Wow, we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's already, it just keeps
And-
getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And I'm like,
well, Warner Brothers are not in the best financial position right now, so it's very much in their
True.
interest to make a good game come out.
that's what was it? Xbox going to buy them at one point?
That was the
rumored,
talk
wasn't
about
it?
like the whole NetherRealm thing because AT&T, I think it's AT&T.
Yeah, they got- Yeah, it
owns
was.
them.
Yeah.
They were like
Yeah.
selling off part of their gaming division.
Well, no,
because
they were purchased by somebody else, weren't they? And they didn't
Yeah.
want the Warner Brothers gaming bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we thought, oh, Batman.
Batman. And now there's that
Um,
weird platform fighter coming out for them with all the Warner Brothers. It's like Shaggy fighting Wonder Woman.
Shaggy fighting Wonder Woman.
As one does,
Yeah.
you know.
Very, very strange. I don't.
How?
Yeah.
How? Does he just throw Scooby snacks at him or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Such
like I didn't watch
Such
anything.
weird role play.
It's just they were like, well,
it's very weird.
Chrome Edge came on the Xbox. Edge Chrome.
okay, yep.
Well, if I said Edge, everyone just looked really blankly at it. If I said Chrome on it, it's because they can now play all the games from like what was it? The cloud gaming
GameCube.
stuff now works. GameCube.
Yeah.
People were playing
Emulator.
like Nintendo 64 games on it, weren't they? Through the
yeah, all
through
the
the browser.
emulators.
For the
Yeah, 'cause they
emulator.
have-
That's what I was looking for. The emulators. Yeah, it's very cool. You can
dock
now
them
play
in.
PlayStation games on the Xbox. You can't play on the PlayStation, which is the best thing.
There
Sure.
was a lot of like what's it cost? Like $20 to unlock the dev kit.
Hmm.
And it was that $20 in a Series S, and that was like one of your cheapest options to
Yes,
get
play
into like
PlayStation games.
emulators.
Yeah, it's incredible. And last one is the Coalition did the screenshots for the Unreal Engine 5
Mm.
on the Series X, which looked quite pretty. I think Carl's quite impressed that week, weren't you, Carl?
Oh, very, very impressed. And it was just funny because I remember Twitter going, Unreal Engine 5 will never run on Xbox. It doesn't have the hardware. And Coalition says, hold my beer. Here's an eyelash with all the pixels that we've ever put into Gears of War 1 in an eyelash.
And an eyelash, that's right. Yeah, it was very cool, wasn't it?
And
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just incredible to see just how much they had gotten their hands on it and how up to speed they were with it. And especially with them working on the that Matrix experience.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah.
I haven't played that yet,
It
actually.
looks,
Oh, my
it's
word.
really interesting.
The fact that
So
they
do we
worked on
think that was the thing that they rumored? The other property that
No, I
rumored?
don't think so.
You think it was another thing
I
on
think they've
top
still
of it?
got something in the works. Yeah, because there's talk about them. They are obviously working on Gear 6, but there is something apparently that's going to come up before that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
last
and-
they put out was that they're moving across everything to Unreal Engine 5, which is going to take them the next 2 years.
Yeah.
All the internal tools. But yeah, that was incredible that they put it out and they go, yeah, well, I mean, we're an Unreal Engine shop. We got our hands on it. And here we go. We're just going to blow that Unreal Engine 5 PlayStation demo out the water, running on an Xbox, done. Shut up a lot of
That's it.
fanboys, which was great.
Yeah, for about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And then suddenly people zoomed in 300% going, but look, I can still see the pixels. And you go, oh, yeah, of course you can.
That's July. Matt?
All right, August. I just wanted to take August to just gush about how it's probably the best month of gaming I've had in the last 5 to 6 years almost. Most of it due to Game Pass. I played so much stuff that just came out. So August hit us with Dodgeball Academia, which was like a really fun little, Pokemon clone with Dodgeball in it. Solitaire got its, premium update. Everyone was super happy about that.
Simone.
Fallen Order, the Star Wars, one of my favorite Star Wars games in many years, came out came out on Game Pass. Was already out, but highly recommend it.
And they had a cloud version as well.
Yep. And 12 Minutes came out, which I have thoughts about. It's
this emoji with the face, the
yeah,
teeth.
I think it was a really interesting idea.
It's one of the most interesting gameplay mechanics, but not so much story.
But the story,
Annapurna are having a hell of a year because they're publishing so much really interesting stuff that we've never seen before.
And they're pumping it up. There's a Memoir Blues hitting Game Pass in I think Jan or Feb.
Right, exactly, which is perfect. So yeah, I played 12 minutes and I enjoyed the experience for what it was, but it wasn't nearly as good as I was hoping, I'll say. But I thought it was a really interesting concept. I also played Quake for the first time. I'd never played Quake before.
Really?
What?
I played Quake 2 and I played Quake 3, but I never played the original.
Wow.
It was just I didn't have a PC at that age. And if I did,
no excuse.
That's all he's got.
Yeah, it's I didn't get into gaming until the PlayStation 1 was the first time I played a video game, basically, with Crash Bandicoot. And I never had a gaming PC or anything like that. The first I played Flight Simulator on a PC once, and got very upset because I didn't realize you needed a joystick. But and I also Last Stop was another Annapurna game that came out just the end of July, and I played that in August as well. And of course, I played Psychonauts 2, which is one of my games of the year. It's so good. Charlotte and I had a big chat about it recently, which I'll share later. And
you can chill it now. It was a spoiler cast.
It's a spoiler cast, yeah. So Charlotte and I basically went through and just picked that game to pieces around what we thought about the game and everything, and kind of went through step by step of all the levels and just how much we absolutely love it from beginning to end. It's so fantastic. And then I played another contender for Game of the Year, Hades. Now, to say I played Hades does not do it justice, okay? When I say I play Hades, I launched it at midnight when it came out, and I basically did not stop for 3 days straight. Just about. I got a couple hours of sleep in there. I started the game on the 13th of August, and I completed it on the 18th of August. I put 67 hours into this game.
But you're number 10?
And I was the 10th person on TA to finish it.
That's a bit slack, really. Well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did have to get a little bit of sleep in there and actually work a little bit, and a little bit in there as well.
Yeah.
But Dan first for TA is the person who got the review code.
Yeah, exactly. There is also that, yes, which is
cool.
A little bit salty, but I don't even like roguelites. I hate roguelites. They're the worst kind of game for me because you lose your progression. You're replaying the same crap over and over again. There's almost never any interesting story. I could not put this game down. It was the game that it broke me in a way. I was like, this game is absolutely incredible, and I'm so glad someone convinced me to play it because. Charlotte was just talking my ear off about it, and it was getting 10s across the board, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna swallow my pride. I'm gonna tough it out, and I'm also definitely gonna put the assist mode on, where every time I die, I get 1% extra.
God mode.
Yeah, put God mode on to get the 1% extra.
I didn't know about this. What's going on here?
Put it on. Put God mode on. I swear.
So God mode makes the game much more playable for scrubs like myself, where it's every time you die, you get an extra percentage of damage resistance. Up to 60%.
No, put it on when you go back to play it.
Yeah.
I will now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like I have some complaints about it. Like you play a game for 60 hours in the space of like 4 days. You're kind of going to find the flaws. Like, it's the story element, the ending is pretty good, but the epilogue is really weak. Trying to get events to trigger, like the stuff to happen, involves you just dying over and over again, especially if you're like good at the game and you get through it. And there are definitely like optimum builds, and like you can kind of get really screwed, unfortunately, because of the RNG. But that's just that's how the game works.
That's the nature of the game, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't like who is it? Supergiant.
Supergiant, yeah.
So Supergiant, like this is it for them in terms of like that game. They're like, we made this game. It's this really cool thing we've done. We're out. I mean, like it was an early access for a long time when people were playing it, and people were like, this is the best thing ever. They added their gods, and they're like, cool, we're on to the next project. Like they did that with Bastion. They did that with what was it? Not Technoblade. They did it with not Fuse. Pyre. Pyre was the other game that they did, and then there was one other. Transistor. Transistor was the other one. They just make amazing quality experiences, and then just were like, cool, we're done. We put years of our life into this.
Mic drop. It sounds like a mic drop.
Yeah,
there you go.
absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
And like we're not going to do a sequel. We're not going to do like DLC. We're just going to do a completely new thing you've never even heard of.
That's so nice.
The funniest thing about Hades that I have is that the only reason that I started playing it is because I went on a really weird date from one of those dating apps that I'm not going to mention. And he just went on a tangent in the conversation about Hades and how I should play it. And I was like, well, I don't have PC. I have a Switch, so maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe. But like half the day was Hades. And how great it is.
Sounds like a good date.
I was going to say,
sounds like a good date from a computer game.
It sounds like you actually came out a winner on that one.
Yeah, it was quite he was an interesting person. Sorry, I should rephrase that. They were an interesting person.
Right.
Yeah, because we went to a Chinese restaurant. I got dim sum. I was happy. I got to talk about nerd shit. It was great. So that's how I found out about Hades. Because at that point, I didn't have my Xbox yet. I had my Switch, and that was about it. So I didn't really have much to be able to play games on. So I think like maybe 2 weeks later, I installed it on my Switch and started playing it on my Switch, and was like, actually, holy, this is amazing. This is one of the best.
I love the voice acting. Love the voice acting.
Yeah,
it's so good.
And the music is fantastic. And even the gameplay, you can button mash and still get your way through it.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
I did discover throwing the diamond. I was throwing the diamond all the time in the beginning, so I couldn't work out what to do. I was like, "What's this diamond? Oh, all right, I kill stuff with it." But now what do? Like, I can actually. There's no rules. You just literally you get dumped in, and that's it. There's no instructions. There's no information.
You work it out. You'll work it out
kind
eventually.
of. Yeah.
Kind of. You don't even really learn about builds, but then you kind of learn about builds because you start learning about what you can get through the RNG.
And it's like, you get there, and suddenly it's like, oh wait a minute. If I have these two gods, a lot of them, there's a chance that I'll get a legendary, like a legendary boon for one of them, or like a duo boon where they combine.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And, like there's huge amounts of stuff in there, which is like really, really interesting.
It's
and then,
like the story that I told you about the speed run, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was on my Switch, my flatmates who again play PlayStation, he showed me a video of Hades in a speed run that was done in 25 minutes.
Yeah, damn quick.
And
I think I was in the first room for 25 minutes mucking around.
It gets even more intense. So this guy did it in 25 minutes, one full entire run from the beginning of the game. So this was their very first run.
Jeez.
Okay,
and he got Hades and Ares and Athena boons, and then managed to just run through the whole game in 25 minutes. So when I managed to actually get my first run through, I did it in 24 minutes.
Did you record it? Is there proof?
No, because it's Switch, so I didn't know.
There's proof in game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I don't have that Switch anymore because that was again.
Yeah.
I think my best run. I think my best run was 19 minutes by the end of it. But like again, I had a build. Yeah. It was like I had like the spear, I had the spear with extended range split into 3, and I had like Poseidon on normal attack, and so Poseidon on normal attack, and like Aphrodite on the alternate, and then Artemis on the diamond, which made it tracked. And then there was one of the passives I upgraded was that enemies took like double damage if they were affected by 2 different status effects. So you hit them with like a Dionysus bomb, or you hit them with a Aphrodite thing.
They get drunk
to charm
or
them.
they
You get drunk and charmed, and then suddenly they just melt them. And I had such a good time. Like it's so not my kind of game. Being like, okay, I'm gonna just kind of try and put a build together and just try and figure it out. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I have to use this weapon. I don't really like it. Like I really enjoyed almost all the weapons, and then like learning like the secret unlocks for them and all the special conditions around stuff. Like there's so much to that game that for a game where you're just running through the same 5 levels over and over again, fighting the same sets of enemies, there's quite a lot to it. Like
I was worried recommending it too, because I knew that Matt didn't like roguelites, and I was like, oh, I've seen the achievement list. It's like it's okay.
It addresses all the issues with a roguelite pretty well though. Like it has a captivating story. I guess up until like I only started getting bored of it after the 10th run, successful run. And that's when it kind of stales up when you're going for the achievements where you have to try and combo the different boons and that. Yeah.
Well, that's achievement hunting, isn't it? Though? That's how it works.
Kind of, yeah.
We're going into achievement hunting here and completion.
To get the epilogue, which is like the true end of the story, you have to do like a lot of just kind of like grindy stuff, and it's just kind of like it was just an excuse for you to just like, okay, we'll just keep going.
Which I'm not quite at yet. Like I've done I'm probably about halfway through the game. I've still got a few more runs to go through, and I'm kind of at the stage where I'm like, I've taken a pause for a couple of months. I'll go back to it again, and I'll play it for like January. I'll probably go back to it and just play it constantly for a while again. But I'm just like, I like taking my time with it because you can just keep going back to it, and it's different every single time.
Is this like other like roguelikes, or is it completely different? Because I haven't played that many.
It is. It's similar, but it's kind of like the most refined version
of it. Best version of it.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of them have like like permadeath, or like you get to keep something when you die, or you lose a lot of stuff, or you lose progress, and a lot of it has like randomly generated levels, and like it's random what boss you might fight and that kind of stuff. Whereas like this has a bit more structure, but it's kind of like it moves within its structure rather than just being completely branching out.
It utilizes the roguelite and builds as one. Like it kind of breaks the traditional rules of a roguelite.
Yeah, it's kind of like a roguelite light in a lot of ways.
Carl, are you tempted to play this?
It sounds really interesting. I'm
fun.
Very tempted. I think I have it downloaded, and it's just sitting there looking at me. But there's a few games I got to get through first.
Put the God mode on if you're worried.
Like,
who knew? I'm impressed now.
You still get achievements with the God mode.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a traditional God mode. It's just like if you die 80 times in a row, what is it? 80 or 60?
60 times. If you die 60 times in a row, like every time you die, we make the game 1% slightly easier.
You see, now that sounds like my personal hell. It's like you got to die 60%.
Well, it's basically just like easy mode. It's a little bit like if you have like a good run and you get through Hades, you lose at Hades, and you're like, well, I just wasted like 20 minutes. It's like, well, you didn't because you got 1% extra resistance. You always get something for every run that you do, basically.
And every time you start, you get something new as well. Anyway.
Yeah.
A bonus. So.
And you earn more boons, and because you so like for part of the achievements list is you have to unlock like all of the boons for each individual god. So each run you have a chance of getting this many, and if you get a certain number you'll get more of that same god and that kind of thing. So like every single run is different.
Yeah,
but you take something out of it each time, so you're not like losing anything.
And then once you've done enough runs, you can basically up the heat level, which basically adds extra constraints on you to be like, if you're like, actually I've breezed through this game, it's like, okay, well now the enemy now the enemies hit you harder, or if you dash into like lava, you die almost instantly, or it's like, okay, you're now on a time limit. Like you can make the game as difficult as you want to make it, basically.
Or as easy as you want to have it.
And the conversations are very cool as well. Like the conversations after you die are very good as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good dialogue with a lot of characters. Yeah, a lot of interesting Greek gods.
Really good voice acting.
It's almost a 10 out of 10 game, to be honest. It's fantastic.
Well, you guys are selling it on me, and you've always said that the voice acting is really good. So
voice acting is really good. Yeah, I do like the main character. Hades is awesome.
But
I never get sick of the music either.
But yeah, that's like, again, I just wanted to take August to basically just gush about that game and a few other bits and pieces that I played. There's other stuff that happened, but like I obviously wasn't aware of it because I wasn't so
Just played Hades.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Hades and Psychonauts too.
Yeah.
Hades is August is Hades month.
I also finished like Dragon Quest 11 during that month somehow. I played a lot of games that month.
And that wasn't the trash month either.
No, it wasn't even the trash month. That was the next month. If I'd gotten September, I would have just been complaining about all the trash I played.
Okay, let's move it on.
All
Kyle.
right. September. What happened in September? Well, Scarlet Nexus joined Game Pass. And this is, spoiler alert, my personal game of the year. So I would highly recommend everyone plays it. It's a great JRPG. It's how Final Fantasy should be, in my opinion, a good modern Final Fantasy. Story is absolutely bonkers. Characters are very strange. It's as anime as it gets.
So, I mean, it even has an anime adaptation. So
yeah, who's watched the anime? I watched the first episode of the anime.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's anime.
I'm waiting to finish the game and then I'll jump to the anime. But it runs beautifully on the Xbox. It looks amazing. It's just amazing game. Great music. I suppose I'm just going to gush about it now. My turn to gush. But yeah, everyone should play Scarlet Nexus. It's on Game Pass and it's really good. Definitely worth supporting. And it just got a content update with new hats. Literally just new hats and new colors. And you can just, put
now I understand.
Glasses.
Now I understand why you like this game, Carl.
You just
customization.
You just put new hats
Christmas
on
hat.
people.
Christmas hat.
Christmas hats with stars.
Heaps of new
I play
hats.
a game where every character wears a Christmas hat.
I mean, I have a tinsel headband with baubles.
We saw Matt get rid of his one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was cutting off my brain function.
Kind of like, yeah, that's why I keep taking this one off because I do have two. I've got two, but that one's like metal, so it like digs into my skull.
Yeah, and the tinsel and the baubles plus the reindeer horns, they're a bit much maybe.
Well, I debated whether I was going to like swap them out through the course of the podcast and just be like, hey, is anyone going to notice this? But I prefer the gaudy tinsel.
Very Christmassy.
I'm going to wear this at work. Done.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Cameron's got like glasses on with a Santa hat.
Does your puppet have an outfit?
Before we get there,
I'm sorry, I need to go.
continue.
I need to leave. I think we're gonna have to cut this episode short, guys.
No, we're accepting.
Oh no,
We're
Oh,
accepting.
Yes,
no.
we're that.
Puppets.
Do you want the puppet? You can have the
Hashtag puppet too.
You can have Cameron. You could just keep him. You could just keep him. It's fine.
I mean,
Free to a good home or any home, home.
the spoiler cast went really well, so I mean, I could.
Yeah,
just,
actually, yeah, we'll just be Charlotte and I. We're just gonna
Just switch them out.
we won't have any more overlays. It'll just be us talking. But whatever, it's fine.
It'll just be hey, I can do overlays.
Oh, you can do
Not
overlay?
as pretty
Great.
as Cameron.
Right, you build it once and it's good, right? That's
yeah, exactly. We'll just have the same one every time. Wait, he's gone to get the puppet.
He's going to get the. Oh, why? Okay.
Oh,
Well,
why
well,
This is a safe space, guys.
Is there anything? Do you want to keep going through September? Just so we're not.
Yeah.
More September.
while he's
Oh, God.
busy doing his thing with the puppet. Another
He's
thing
just
that was
chilling.
exciting.
Woo!
Another thing that was exciting for September was that Dolby Vision got released on the Series X and S. And I don't know if anyone else has played with this, but if they've listened to the
No.
previous podcast, they would have heard the trials and tribulations it took for me to get this working properly. And it's all because the normal thing you see on the TV, plus then HDR10 and then Dolby Vision are all separate, essentially inputs. So they're all like, so even though they're going through HDMI 1, they're essentially virtualized HDMI 1, 2, and 3. So your color settings, your temperature settings have to be set individually for each sort of display mode. Now, I didn't realize this. I set it all in HDR10. Look, this looks great in HDR10. Flick to Dolby Vision, everything was pink and red. And I go, what is everyone going on about? This is shocking. This is terrible. Dolby Vision's the worst. Then I took some time to play with it. And now I must say, Dolby Vision is like HDR refined perfectly. Everything looks absolutely incredible. I think I've got it perfectly right. The Apple TV app on Xbox is Dolby Vision enabled. and that just looks insane. Like it looks like real life should look, except doesn't. And Dolby Vision's is only available on the Xbox, not available on any other console. So you could kind of say Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos is a exclusive, which is
only certain TVs as well, though. Like
you kind of need an expensive TV. Yeah. But other than that, that's a bit of some tech news put in there because you got to go with the tech. Dolby Vision coming to Xbox was big news. I was excited until I wasn't, and now I'm excited again. So September was a roller coaster of emotions.
So September is the month you got it, but you only got it working the next month.
I think I got it working just as September ended.
It felt like a long time.
It did feel like a long time. It was a constant news story for a while.
I was tweaking and working out in YouTube videos and guides, and then some guy was taking us through the differences on YouTube using Flight Simulator.
There's a Green Day joke in there somewhere.
No, there is not. We're not doing Song of the Week.
And that's my September. Scarlet Nexus joins. Woo! Dolby Vision came out. And then woo!
What a roller coaster.
That was quite exciting.
Woos included.
Moving on to October. Cameron.
October. So Game Pass editions were like Echo Generation, Moonglow Bay, Back for Blood, Wingman, Phoenix Point, The Good Life, Riftbreaker, Age of Empires 4, and The Forgotten City. The 2021 update brought a 4K dash, a night mode, and quick settings for accessibility.
That's right, yes.
Pre-orders became available for the Xbox Mini fridge on my birthday. Unfortunately, I could not get one.
No, the Scalper's got one, though.
Scalper's got a couple of them, I think.
Oh, yeah.
One or two.
Just a few.
Windows 11 became available, being described by Microsoft as built for gaming.
Yep.
Described by them, not they didn't do anything. They just described it that way.
Oh, they said this is really good. You can play games.
The whole scissor reel of Sarah Bond, just like gaming.
Games. Game for Game Pass.
Yeah.
There was quite a few marketing campaigns going on with partnership with Xbox to celebrate the 20th year anniversary. Like the lead up, we had Xbox and Adidas teaming up for
shoes.
With some of the limited edition
shoe I've ever seen. Yep.
The achievement one looks pretty good.
Yeah,
the one where you take the tag off.
Yeah.
Xbox and Trolley had some limited edition packaging, as well as that interesting looking console.
Mm-hmm. The gummy console.
Rockstar started doing some Halo Infinite stuff. And like they sent the influencers a Chief helmet with like every different color of the Rockstar cans. They look pretty cool. And then we closed off the month with some good old trebuchet videos for Age of Empires 4. Which look, not as good as 2. 2 is the OG in my books. But in terms of 4 being a fun to play game, and then at the same time actually feeling like a proper history lesson. Like it honestly feels like I'm watching something on the History Channel that I would enjoy, and then going straight into a gameplay.
Okay.
Like the only similarity I can think of that kind of thing that's being done well is like the Grand Tour game, where they showed you clips of the show and then had a bit of gameplay after. And then I can't remember if Forza 5 came out in October for early access. It might have been November, but I'm just going to shill it anyway as like one of my favorite games.
It was November, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been like the 1st. No, the 5th. It's fine.
Yeah, no, don't stress.
I need to talk about Forza.
You need to talk Forza because he's Forza, yeah.
Forza. I'm about to disappoint you.
Just that one
achievement. Sorry, Forza. Yeah, actually, I got corrected by Swiss guy.
I don't care. It's Forza.
Yeah.
Forza. No.
It was on Twitter. Forza.
No, it's Forza.
Well, they're wrong.
You can't believe everything. You believe everything you read on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw a Forza GIF a little while ago. Actually, it was.
Oh, can I vomit now? Is that
gets ejected from the podcast.
Oh.
No, this is a safe space. You're allowed to pronounce GIF any way you want.
It's Jiffy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jiffy.
Yeah, I like the
peanut butter?
Jiffy memes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Jiffy. Yeah,
The
the mayonnaise. Yeah.
Watch me watch me whip, watch me nay.
I had a friend that I always just said memes to when I was 18, just because I knew it would just drive him red as Kyle is right now. And it was just brilliant. Because he believed for the longest time that I actually thought it was memes.
Mm-hmm.
When people can get triggered that easily, you just have to.
Poke the bear. Poke the bear.
Yep. Yep, it's there for poking.
I mean, that's essentially new news in a nutshell, right? It's just basically just poke the bear.
Oh yeah, I poke Kyle constantly.
Yeah.
This is a good story. It's all new Kyle. Let's get Kyle to rant.
Yep. Should just be called the Carl Ranting Show with Lee.
With Lee poking.
Lee the instigator, yeah.
Oh, there's a puppet.
What's his name?
Oh, Mr. Puppet. How are you going?
Detective Scruffs.
I'm pretty sure it was Sir not appearing in this episode. I think
No, the official name is Detective Scruffs. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think he needs a hat. If he's a detective,
I
he's like a deer
like
stalker or something,
stalker,
just to kind of set him off.
I need to get some. I need to get my costumes.
Simone, help us, please. Simone.
Yeah, rescue us quick.
November.
Sure. Okay, so yes, my last month is November. There were 2 massively hyped games released this month, and whoever decided to give me November's news to present will very quickly realize they've made a huge mistake. Lawn Mowing Simulator arrived on Game Pass in November.
Yes.
Well, I haven't played it. My
I
excitement
nearly
for
installed
those...
that game yesterday. I nearly installed that game yesterday. I
I hear
so
it's a
close.
cut above
It's
the
great.
competition.
Yeah, cut above, yeah.
You should, Lee. Please do.
I so
Please
want
do.
to. Yeah, it was.
It's such a sharp game.
Oh no. Oh no.
My excitement for those that have played it, it's a good one, is enormous. If I didn't have a full-time job, I would be joining all those that have played the game in the grassy cloud 9 that everyone's sharing right now. I am with them in spirit. The Dunkerleys' least favorite game development company, Harmonix, was bought by Epic Games last month. News is still out on how the Dunkerleys feel about this. And lastly, the most overlooked story of November involved another game I've yet to play, but will play in the future, Man Eater. Who's played this game?
Oh, the shark.
Has anyone played? Yeah.
No, I installed it.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Okay.
Oh, my ex started playing it on PC. That's the extent of my knowledge.
I get enough Baby Shark on a day-to-day basis to even engage with this game.
Yeah, I put Maneater into the Google search engine. I did not get any games, but
No.
you know, from what I've heard, you know, looks good. I mean,
Yeah, people love it, don't they? And there's been a
Yeah.
DLC for it as well.
Well, the exciting news that came in November is that the game got an update for ray tracing for the Series X,
Oh, there you go.
and it's available on Game Pass.
really.
Man, those ray trace sharks.
Really,
November was
yeah.
the best month.
100% best month.
Finally.
It was Jawsome. I don't know. That's all I got. So
Oh, no, we need to move on.
I was trying.
Yeah, that
Charlotte,
joke jumped
Charlotte,
the
I'm
please.
shark.
jumping the shark on that one.
Well,
Damn
okay.
it!
I think you jumped the shark. Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone mute him, Kyle.
yeah.
It's got the mute button.
What happened to this is a safe space?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, we've
That
got the
was the
shark
limit,
nets
It
up.
was,
Apparently.
it was a shark attack. You just couldn't see it coming.
We do have standards here.
We are pretty low.
He might
but
eat the
we have
waters.
standards.
This time it's personal.
Yeah, with those jokes, you're treading water.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Lucky last. I got December. I am just going with Game of the Year awards. I have just written a list of just Xbox and what was nominated. So we have the nominees for Game of the Year. We had Psychonauts 2 that was nominated. We had Best Game Direction, Psychonauts 2. Best Art Direction, Psychonauts 2 was nominated again. Best Narrative was Psychonauts 2 again. Best Action Adventure was also Psychonauts 2. And then we had Best Audio Design was Forza.
Forza Horizon 5.
Forza.
Which also won that category. Innovation and accessibility was also Forza Horizon 5, which
They deserved
also
it.
won. Yep. Best sports racing. Who do you think won?
Me.
Cycling
Need
was
for Speed.
No, Simone won. Simone won. Best sports
Me.
Mine has the best sports racing game.
Funnily enough,
Yeah.
it was Lawnmower Simulator. I mean, I never would have seen that
really?
coming, but
Yeah, I mean, surprised it was not nominated, but yeah. So Forza Horizon 5, again, winner of Best Sports Racing Game of the Year. Best Sim Strategy Game.
Oh, me.
Are
I'm
you
a sim.
game? Wait, you are.
Yes.
What strategy?
Hang on. Yeah, Best
Simone,
Sim Strategy Game.
Oh.
What is your guess?
um,
Sim
I
stretch
can't
game.
even remember what was nominated.
I mean,
Sims 4.
I would say
Cameron.
Age of Empires.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say obviously it was Psychonauts, right?
I
'Cause
don't. When I think of simulator, though, I just think of lawnmowers.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
a
fair enough.
simulator strategy.
Fair
Grass
enough.
is always greener. You know?
Yes, and it won.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay.
Whoa.
Yes.
They did do really good work with it.
Also, Flight Simulator was also nominated for Best Sim Strategy, but didn't win.
Because it's
Well,
not a strategy
it's not
game.
a strategy.
The strategy is working out how to make your plane fly for several
Yeah, but
hours.
the
while you go
category
away.
is simulator strategy. So I mean,
Yeah, okay, sure.
No.
No.
Some of
okay.
lawnmowers invented.
Get Jeff Keighley on the horn. I've got some questions.
Okay, best voice.
Lee.
They,
Sorry, hang on. Best player voice.
Player voice. I have no
Player
idea.
voice.
was it the guy out of Breaking Bad?
No. So this is so player voice, I'm talking about players choosing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What a weird question. Like,
So yeah, okay, so they
don't-
actually
don't
legitimately
understand.
called it player voice, but it's player's choice.
okay, that makes more
Oh.
sense.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They
Now
called
learned
it
for
player
that.
voice. Just
player
get
voice.
that.
I see you.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think won player's choice?
Halo.
Probably Halo.
Ratchet
Oh,
and
Halo.
Clank.
Sorry, Halo wouldn't be in there,
Okay.
so it would be.
Hang on. 2021.
Ratchet and Clank.
It takes two.
Oh, yeah.
No, it takes you
No.
one game of
Game
the
That was
of
the
the
year.
year.
overall.
Halo Infinite was the winner
Oh,
for player voice.
I guess
Sounds
because
right.
that's
I
great.
guess Yeah. the multiplayer.
I
Is
mean,
it-
because
They
it should
got
have
in with
been
the multiplayer.
nominated. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it wasn't nominated, so it got in
The
based on players.
I do not
Huh.
understand the double standard of like, no, but Forza Horizon 5 can't be in the running for Game of the Year,
Yeah.
but Halo Infinite
Did not
can
make
be
sense.
in for Player's Choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
well, I guess because the thing they were talking about was that the Game Awards goes from November to November.
Yeah.
So it's like because Halo the campaign came out in December, it wasn't
Yeah.
able to be nominated. But
Do we
Oh, yes.
think we're going to see
no,
Yes.
no, next year?
no,
Yes.
I don't think so. I think that
It falls too
I think
far
it'll
into
be
the
paused.
2021
how
game, doesn't it?
many? I would say how many games from 2019 in December did we see in the Game Year Awards for this year?
You mean for 2020, right?
Cyberpunk wasn't there, was
Yeah.
it?
It's
Right.
it's going to be too into it too early.
Exactly.
There's going to be
Yeah.
more better games come throughout the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
so there's a game coming out by Bethesda in November, isn't there? That people
yes.
are very excited about.
I
Yeah,
like. I still find it
another version of
interesting.
Skyrim, right?
Skyrim, that's
Skyrim
right.
in space.
Skyrim 6. Yeah.
I find it interesting that it takes 2-1 just based on like when it launched in the year as well.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have opinions on that, but there's like, yeah, I liked It Takes Two, and that's where I figured we could talk about this as well because
Mm.
it was not my number one.
Yeah, and
I think it's definitely one of the best games that came out this year, but it's not
It's
number
in
one.
there,
It-
but it's not my number one.
it,
What
ra-
is
it-
your number one?
My number one was Hades.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
No, I'll talk about it later. No, but I'm gonna go through the rest later. Okay, I promise.
We'll go
That's the
on
only one
Friday.
I'm revealing.
the most important one.
The
Thanks, I
most
appreciate that.
important one.
Sorry,
Kill
I've
all the
already
suspense.
talked about it in the Discord. It's fine.
Yeah, it ran into the same problem the New Zealand flag referendum ran into, where no one could agree on first place, but everyone could agree on third place, and enough people have voted for third place that it was the one that won. and no one was happy.
But the hilarious thing about that is that it only got in because of popular vote.
Yeah,
Because it was not one of the top 5. Anyway, let's move on from the New Zealand flag referendum. There was also some first gameplay reveal trailers for Hellblade.
Hellblade 2.
Oh
Hellblade
yes,
2,
Go
sorry,
back 2,
yeah.
that's right.
I haven't seen it yet.
As well as
Another.
some other stuff, but I didn't write them down because I was like,
Alan Wake.
Alan
Yeah,
Wake.
Alan Wake 2.
Have you played Hellblade yet, Charlotte?
no.
Yeah, you've got
You'll
access
like
to
it.
it, so
I know I've got
That is the first game I'm going back to as soon as I get my 4K monitor.
it's
Yes.
yeah.
It's
Like I want to experience the update.
I
if
do
you-
have it. Oh, but I
if you
don't have
haven't
PC.
collected all the lore stones, there's no chapter select.
There is now. They patched one in.
There's a chapter select in after the fact, but if you previously played it, you're starting again from scratch.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
That's
That's what we found out.
sucks.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm lucky I waited.
They
That's
said
why-
it was the
that's
only
why
way
I
they could
waited.
implement it.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm a new player then.
Yeah.
no,
Same.
do.
I'm new
Yeah.
player too. It's fine.
Just use a walkthrough, you'd be fine.
But no, play
I
it
always
through
do.
without one.
Yeah.
Because the lore stones are not hard to find, and there's
That's
chapter
true.
select.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
For me, it's just I just always want to double check whether like there's missables. If there's missables, then I want to use a walkthrough to go through it.
You
If
it's not,
can use a
then-
guide for the lore stones, and they'll tell you where they are and where not to miss them. And that's what I
Yeah.
did. And
Okay.
everything else is you can just work through. 'Cause
You
there's
just
no,
don't want a guardian situation though.
No, exactly.
In the old version, there was a glitch. What was it? What's the old version of Quick Resume?
Quick resume.
Was it,
Restart
is it
your
always?
computer.
I think it was always quick resume, but it
You mean like
Like-
fast?
Control Alt
Yeah.
Delete.
Okay, yeah. There was a bug in the old version where if you resumed from Quick Resume,
Mhm.
finishing the chapters from there wouldn't pop any achievements.
Yeah.
Achievement wise, there's some story achievements in the middle of the game that I don't have.
That
So
sucks.
it's worth playing again though.
Okay.
It's got a
imagine
PC
you'd be able to get chapter select to do.
you got a PC stack as well. So if you want to do it
I
again for
don't
some
know.
more achievements.
Yeah, I don't own a PC, but I mean,
That's
if other people own PCs, that's fine.
I'm also talking to the wider audience of achievement hunters who might be
True,
tuning in.
fair, okay.
It's a pretty easy 1,000 as well.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing, Simone, that I did start in December because you had recommended it was Oxenfree.
Oh,
I have finally started.
Yay!
I know. How exciting is that?
how far through are you?
Not far. I'm like part way through. No, I'm going to say I'm a quarter of the way through the first run.
Okay. Yep.
What do you think of
It's
it?
So good.
Good so far. Yeah, I want to see where it goes though, because I'm like, I've done the whole beach scene and stuff, and I'm like, okay.
Mm,
Okay.
You're in the caves, are you?
The caves, yeah.
Yeah, I've done the cave and I've climbed. Well, I did I went up the radio tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better.
It does.
I haven't
Yeah.
finished the game yet.
Oh.
I'm in the caves still. I've done it twice, 2 plays so far, but I got to the caves. I haven't actually gone further.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I've
sit
got
down
to
and do
just
it.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because it's a long playthrough, I'm kind of like I'm focusing in on shorter plays.
Yeah.
So 3 to 4 hours or like 6 to 8, and then I'll get through it in January, I think.
My plan is to play it every October
Oh, cool.
because you have to play it a few times.
3
Yeah.
times at least, yeah.
Achievements. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to mix up the stories. If I
Mm.
play all the stories too close together, I won't remember what's
Yeah.
needed. So once a year.
It's one of the one games, like I am definitely using a walkthrough for it because I want to make sure that I'm playing the correct
Yeah, you
stories
don't.
because otherwise I'm a bit confused. I know, but I like walkthroughs because like I have to follow something, otherwise I don't follow anything.
Well, the first playthrough, it's the kind of game where the first playthrough I wouldn't do a walkthrough, and then
Mm.
the rest, because you have to play again, then I would for the
Right.
rest.
I want to do a walkthrough where you don't talk.
That's
Yeah.
that's one of the
Yeah.
playthroughs.
That's one of
Sounds
them.
amazing. Just stand there.
Yep, this is one of the playthroughs where you never say a
I kind
single
of
word.
just wish I did that for the first one because
It's real
fun.
weird. It's really weird they put
It
that in there.
is so strange, and because the voice acting's so good, I get really engrossed.
Yeah,
as
it
an
makes you feel
introvert,
so
I
bad.
kind of love it. I'm like, There
So
are
it's
there
okay.
are times where I just go non-verbal, and I'm just like, actually, I kind of love that. I can just be non-verbal in a game. Like that sounds fantastic. to me.
Shows up on a spooky island with her friends, refuses to elaborate.
Yeah, just
What do you think, Charlotte? Just nothing.
Yep.
Don't care.
Nailed it. Achievement
I've
unlocked.
got this. God damn it! I ruined it. Another playthrough.
So I think that's it. I think we're done. That's December.
Good
That's
job.
December.
Yeah, man. So Xbox had quite a year this year. I think we can all agree that Xbox is probably in the best place it's been in for a long, long time. And coming into 2022, we've got a lot more exciting things to look forward to. Personally, I'm looking forward towards Starfield. I mean, space games, man. Space games is where it's at. Every other game can disappear. Space games and Gears. Don't
They
take my
actually
Gears
give
away.
us a trailer. Maybe I'll actually be interested.
I don't know. Skyrim in space. What's not to like?
Is it going to be Skyrim in space? No.
The way they describe the game is like, oh, it's like Indiana Jones meets Skyrim meets like No Man's Sky, and everyone's like, what?
What the hell?
What kind of Mad Libs like generators you throw all these words into?
Going to be far too good. So
Give
before
me
we
my
wrap up,
Hogwarts and I'll be happy.
so Charlotte, that's your game for 2022.
My game.
So
Hogwarts
anyone else
Legacy.
looking forward to just one game in 2022 that you can play. Who's looking forward towards what? Simone,
Wait, does it have to be a 2022 game?
coming out in 2022. Yes.
I don't know when mine releases.
Or just coming to Xbox
Now you've
2022.
confused everyone, Kyle.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that you
everyone's
want to
just-
see.
All
It's-
confused.
It's probably Halo Infinite Co-op.
Ah, yes.
Mm.
That'll be good.
I can't wait for the strikes to come out in Halo. That'd be amazing. Turns into Destiny.
Yeah.
But apart from that, Lee, any game in 22 you're looking forward to?
Oh, I'm just apart from that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just Googled. I don't know actually. I have no idea. I've got so many games to play at the moment. I'm really confused.
Like, what? Scorn, maybe? Redfall? Indiana Jones?
Oh,
Allegedly?
Redfall looks. Yeah, Indiana. Actually, my fault. I did think Indiana Jones.
Party animals.
Yeah, Planet Animals looks great.
I'm gonna Plague Tale Requiem is
Mm.
that's the one I'm most excited for because I love the original.
The
Elden Ring?
original was the
Elden
game
Ring?
of the
Oh,
year.
actually, no, sorry. Elden Ring is the correct answer.
Mm.
Yeah, Elden Ring is 100% the correct answer. It's coming out so soon, I forgot. That's
Yes,
my
I know.
most anticipated game. I mean, I'm spoiling that for Friday's episode, but that's my most anticipated game by far.
Stalker 2?
Yeah, Stalker 2
Yeah.
could be good.
Looks cool. Yeah.
Treaders
looks
is coming out
interesting.
next year, right?
Shredders.
The snow one.
Shredders. Yeah, I think you got pushed
Snowboarding.
back from December.
I'm looking forward to that.
Who's
I
looking
kind
forward
of
to-
just didn't mention
I
it in E3.
I think they're doing Feb now.
Oh, cool.
Who? What game was that?
Shredders.
Shredders.
It's a snowboarding game.
Oh.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
How about Tiny
Just-
Tina's Wonderlands?
It looks okay.
It's
Wow, okay.
Borderlands.
I mean, I wasn't excited for Borderlands 3.
It'll end up on Game
it'll
Pass
be-
at some stage, and that's when I'll
Yeah.
play it.
Vampire Masquerade. Play those games originally.
I love the original. If it ever comes out,
if it ever comes out, it'll be
it's like
amazing.
that and Dying Light 2. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Oh man, Dying Light 2. I'm
Dying
so
Light
keen
2
for
will
that.
be good. I'm excited for Atomic Heart, but I don't know if it's going to be 2023
I
or
think it's
20.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atomic Heart looks really interesting. Though.
And then, yeah, Stalker. Stalker is probably my most anticipated just because it has such Metro vibes.
I've been playing Metro Exodus this last couple of weeks, and like
I saw that. It's such a cool game, isn't it?
it's a really great game. And like the
Yeah.
devs were like, we really like Stalker, so we want to put more of that stuff in the game. And I'm like, if this is what Stalker is like, I need to get into Stalker.
Did you ever
Yeah.
play the first one?
The Metro games or the
No,
original Stalker.
First Stalker, yeah.
Stalker.
I think it was one of those ones that I like tried on a PC, and then my PC like almost exploded, and I was like, okay, clearly this is like not for me. Okay, I was
I think it was one of those games that the mod community had to like help
Had to help,
make
yeah.
the game.
Yeah,
Super
they-
jank.
it was it was the classic Euro jank
Yeah.
style game. It was like the original Witcher, just like
Yeah.
interesting concept, not so great stability.
Yeah. Spend a good couple hours in that game and you're just like, this is incredible. Bugs and all.
Saints Row's coming out next year, supposedly.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
I'm playing.
Really? Saints Row 3 is amazing.
Everyone on my
It's
screen
sad.
just went, Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the woke version.
Woke version,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'm hoping they're taking the piss though.
You know,
I
what?
really
It
hope-
might be
I
I feel
actually
like
really
they will
good.
be.
And
I'm sure
Sorry,
it'll
what
be.
game?
Saints Row.
Oh, right. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
playing the third.
Yeah, me too. I'm going back to
Third's
the,
amazing.
The
Yeah, so
remaster
good.
of the third
Oh,
is,
fun.
Yeah, so good.
I'd forgotten how good it was actually.
I actually won it as a prize from Hog, to be honest.
From
What game
another
is?
from another podcast.
Well,
Ah.
okay, yeah. So well, technically, I won it while it was still Real Gamer Score. So,
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
but
Oh,
now it's Hall of Gamers. So same, but different.
right. Well, with that segue, do you guys want to tell us about Hall of Gamers? Who you guys are, what you guys do, what the purpose of your podcast is, and how crazy you guys are?
Sure. So Hall of Gamers is a podcast that Cameron and I host. And we try and have a guest on every week. And when we can't find one, we get Charlotte on.
Or Carl.
Or Kyle.
Or
Got Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah.
I'm below Kyle on the.
Well,
Twitter.
like we wanted to cycle through the Xbox cast, so we'll get Simone on next time.
don't worry, you're still higher than the puppet.
Yeah. I'm
I don't know if that's any good though.
I end stream when the puppet shows up. We're another Xbox podcast. We're a little more on the competitive hardcore side. In that we are big into achievements, as you can probably tell. We're big gamer score hunters. I'm a big completionist. I try to complete just about every game I play, and Cameron tries to play every game. And that's usually the gist of it. We go into news and we talk about some of the stuff coming up in Game Pass, and we sort of get deep into the industry stuff. And that's kind of the gist of it. We do a couple of competitions. I sing a song at the beginning of pretty much every episode. Almost always very poorly.
So good.
But to be fair, I write them. I say I have a
He's
week.
too
where
humble.
I
They're great.
It's my favorite part.
Is the next one going to be a Christmas song?
I have decided that yes, I will.
Yes.
I haven't written it yet because a deadline always makes me work at all. Not I would say work harder, but just work at all really. So I'm probably going to have to write that tomorrow because it's the only free time I've got this whole week. Because we've been recording we've been recording a lot of spoiler casts and bits and pieces. We've got our Game of the Year award show going on Friday, so make sure you tune in for that. And then we're going to have spoiler casts for a bunch of stuff that we've recorded. So we're going to be talking about so far we've got Psychonauts 2, we've got the Forgotten City, and then
Halo Infinite.
Halo, and
Halo,
then
which-
Guardians. Are you still doing Guardians of the
hopefully
Galaxy?
we'll see if Guardians is going to
Hopefully Guardians, but it would just depend on how time runs around.
and just because I'm shelling everything, we also do a Patreon podcast called Lights, Camera, and Action, where we watch movies, usually video game movies that Cameron is massively uncultured. He's never heard or seen anything that's happened in human history. So we've decided this is a great social experiment to get him to watch them now and tell us what he thinks about them, and then berate him for his opinions, usually.
Do you watch him with the puppet?
We might as well at this point. So we've decided that for an extra special Christmas episode that we're going to put out to everyone, we've changed it to Fights Christmas Action, where we watch Die Hard,
Oh, cool.
the best Christmas movie, and sort of talked about how it's aged from when it came out in 1988. From Charlotte, who's seen it many times. I've seen it maybe once back in the day, and Cameron basically has never seen it.
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've just completely forgotten about it.
How is that possible? How is that
Right, exactly.
It's shocking.
I
He's not seen
watch-
any movies.
Okay, I watch a lot of TV. I barely watch any movies. Unless they're like Marvel or something like that.
Oh my god!
No, don't get me started.
go into it.
Do not get me started. This would be a whole nother podcast, okay?
This is how
It's,
I came up with Lights, Camera, and Action for them.
Just to say that too, like Die Hard will come out on the 24th of December for us.
Yes.
As
So
well, so
I'm
the Christmas Eve
going
special.
to be busy at work editing and trying to piece these things together before I go on holiday. But yeah, so we will be away for the Christmas break, but there'll still be content coming out, and we'll be coming back on I think like the week of the 10th. So
yeah.
So stay
Something like
tuned. Come check out.
No. We're coming back on the.
It is the week of the 10th.
Yeah, the week of the 10th. So that Friday.
Look, you guys are so organized. We just
I know.
come back whenever.
Well, we could take another week off because we have content, but I'm actually, we love doing the podcast because we love talking about video games, and and sort of
There's
stuff.
no break. What is a break? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Right.
get
Yeah.
to the first week of Jan. I'll be like, "We're doing a podcast tonight, right?"
Cam, are
And
you looking
everybody
forward
will
to
say
our,
no.
So Cam, are
I
you
like
looking
it.
forward to our rebrand we're doing in February? You looking forward to that?
Well, you mean the Hall of Gamers rebrand that's going to be happening in March, straight afterwards, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, as well as our branded
I
t-shirts.
mean, like we don't even need a rebrand. Like it's our rebrand is it happens every single week.
Do you
now.
want to use our Ode rebrand?
Sure. Let's save me time.
welcome,
That's
you're
fine.
welcome to use our old logo. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it save us a lot of time. But yeah, so that's the gist of the podcast. I know I've basically spoken for everyone, but it's a good fun time that usually goes off the rails pretty quickly. But the main thing is that we try to get guests on from the achievement hunting community and there's the wider Xbox community to talk about their experience with video games and kind of riff off them in terms of what's been happening in the news and just tell really crude jokes. We are much more explicit. I will warn everyone now, especially when Charlotte's on because she has a potty mouth. But
rude.
But true. But yeah, so yeah, I put the explicit warning on all the episodes just to be safe.
I'm really impressed with your lack of swearing because I listen to your podcast.
I just realized in the last 5 minutes.
I'm sorry.
On this episode,
I didn't hear you.
On this episode, I have been gritting my teeth.
It's very well done.
Literally, the only person that I've heard swear is me, and that's twice.
Yeah,
and I'll
exactly.
tell you which word. It's one word.
Yes.
Starts with an S, and I'm not speaking.
I didn't even hear you.
But yes, I can show restraint and be a grown up. It's just not when I'm running a podcast.
Yeah, usually we're a bad combo.
Yeah, exactly. Cameron is a he's an enabler.
Don't worry, because I go through and filter it, and then you get a really decent audio quality version. Also, if you need a too long didn't read, it's basically like an Xbox party chat, but less
toxic,
explicit.
I guess the littles.
It's kind of like if you go on the Discord, you're like, wow, someone just recorded a Discord conversation, didn't they?
Basically, that's it. That's the podcast. That's why I have followed them since November last year. I found my people and I stayed.
But anyway, this has been the longest shill of all time. But yeah, so we're on all the regular, we've got a Discord that you can go to. We've got a YouTube where you can watch all our VODs. We go live on Twitch on Fridays usually. And you can come watch or listen to us on Spotify and iHeartRadio and iTunes and anywhere.
Podcatchers, as it's
yes,
saying.
exactly. Basically, yeah.
Yes.
And then if you're an interesting person, you can also reach out to me and I might even have you on the show. Only if you're interesting, though.
Yeah.
Or if you're desperate.
Or they don't want me on. It's a low bar at this stage.
To be fair, Charlotte does have a social life and does things outside of. She talks about being an introvert.
I'm sorry, what?
I know, right? Like she's got more of an active social life than I do. So that's the thing. Sometimes
I've seen your hair.
Yeah, but you don't go anywhere. So it's
I was in lockdown for 4 months. All right, what do you want me to do? Okay, I'm saving this country. Thank you very much.
Single-handedly.
Just me.
But isn't the point of getting a haircut to actually get haircut?
Okay, all right. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And if you enjoyed listening to that, you can find more of that on the Hall of Gamers podcast, which is pretty much that for 2 hours, isn't that?
Pretty much, yeah. I think
3 hours at the moment lately.
We've managed to drag this podcast kind of down to a sort of middle point between where we are and where you guys usually are.
Very fun, very energetic,
kicking and screaming.
Great fun. Well, thank you guys for joining. Thanks to the Hall of Gamers guys for pitching up and doing this thing with us. I'll look back on Xbox in 2021. 2022 looks quite exciting. We're all quite excited, but we're all about to go on a well-deserved break, I think, because this year we've put out almost 70 episodes. Well, pretty good going, Mr. Lee.
Good job, us.
That's a lot of your voice.
You guys didn't land on 69?
No.
We almost did.
I think we're on 69. We got specials go out. Once the spoiler goes out, it's 69.
No.
Yeah.
Which is always the best way to end.
So yeah, don't forget next week, our very last show of the year will be our Game of the Year show, as original as that is. It seems like everyone does it around this time.
Year 5, we're on year 5 though. We've been doing it for a while.
Just a bit. So yeah, check out our Twitter and our Patreon for details on that. And you guys can even vote. Please make sure you vote. We have a form. You can write your name in. Someone has nominated me for every
I was going to say you can write
category.
your name or someone else's name.
So,
I wonder who did that.
Yeah, I think Charlotte and I might have an inkling as to who might have been the person who
you
did
might
that.
want to try and make a guess.
It
Yeah,
wasn't me.
Yeah, so,
That
okay.
wasn't Simone.
It was not me.
It was also not me. But
It was Detective Doggy.
I will say that after it happened, I got sent a screenshot
Yes.
of that being like, "This is the best troll ever." I'm not going to name any names because obviously, that would be a massive violation of privacy.
Rude.
But
Barbara Todd.
it was.
well,
That's funny.
because of that, I've just erased everyone else's answers. So now we know what the
I just win.
Game of the year.
Yeah, the viewers'
Best
choice.
card of,
They've spoken.
best
Legit.
card of the year. Best card of the year.
Best
After-
narrative.
After you put the comment in the Discord and just like, at least it wasn't lowercase Kyle, I was like,
The form is still
appreciated
open.
that.
So glad the grammar was on point.
That was so same.
Oh.
Did you copy and paste? Is that how you managed to get away with it?
no, I
You just typed it. Of
just
course you
typed
did.
it.
Why would-
I was just checking.
Wow.
I was legit going to go for the second time and then just go,
He typed
lowercase
every
Kyle,
single-
Kyle, game of the year, Lee/Simone.
Forza Horizon 5.
God, amazing.
Oh, would have been too good.
Ah.
So yeah, thanks again for joining us, guys. If our
Thank you for
listeners
having
want to
us.
find you, where can they find you, Charlotte?
The messages in the sky, I guess, written in the sand on a beach somewhere. I do occasionally go for walks, but
Sounds
Twitter,
romantic.
Yes.
no,
Gross.
gross. I'm on Twitter, AudreyLily8292, which is also my Xbox handle as well, because I can't work out how to remove the numbers. I'll work it out eventually. On Discord, I'm usually Char or Charmander, one of the two. That is basically me. I'm literally just on those three: Xbox, Discord, Twitter.
And Cameron.
Shadowless Edge on pretty much everything with or without a space.
Work it out yourself.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to reach me, you do the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Russian roulette. You're good.
And Matt.
As always, you can find me on NeoMaster on True Achievements, Xbox, and Discord. I've forgotten the stick of whether I want people to contact me or not, but again, it's a coin toss. Figure it out. Maybe you get a nice message. Maybe I'll just block you.
That's incredible. Well, to
done it
make it
before.
easy for everyone, we'll just put the links in the episode description so that you don't
Well,
need to
put some
figure it
links. Just put random links.
Yeah.
Just
Put,
put
put,
random
put
ones.
links to
I guess-
other podcasts, just completely off left field. Just you
This
get some
is
AH101
someone
in
that's
there or
like
something.
listed as Charmander. I don't know that they're
Yeah.
actually the right person, but they might be.
Yeah, I didn't check. Too much
Yep.
work.
Friend them anyway. Everybody needs some love.
Illuminated Boundary. It's like, I thought it was Shadowless Edge, but turns out it was his alter ego.
No shade bush.
No Shade Bush. Yeah, that's an old joke for
God, so many nicknames.
anyway.
Incredible. And I suppose if you want to find us, everyone knows where to find us now. So we don't need to run through that whole shtick. But you can follow us on Twitter, and that's pretty much where we're most active. So yeah, thanks again to our guests. Thanks for listening. This has been our really, really fun look back on Xbox. So thank you guys. Goodbye and good night.
This is the whole of Xbox Gamercast. The gamers.
This.
Cameron!
What? Oh, we're doing the one. You didn't say.
I'll edit it together.
Cool. I was honestly.
Cameron! You should
This.
No, I say this. Okay, you can say this.
That's perfect. I feel like that's the best one.
That's the best one.
We did 34 takes. This is the Xbox Hall of the Gamers pod.
All right, where's my paycheck?
Oh my god, can you actually include that in it, please?
Yeah, I'm
Do
going
that
to.
one.
Yeah, of course. That's the one I'm going to use.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, we good?
Game podcast and other.
This is the Xbox Cast, where they steal all of our ideas.
This is our second podcast, the Xbox Cast. Go listen to Hall of Gamers and then come back and listen to them.
This is the Xbox Cast. The only reason I'm doing this is to get them back on for another episode. This is the Hall of Gamers podcast. I'm going to see if I can sneak this one past Lee and see if he notices. Oh man, I forgot how hilarious I am. It's just every time I'm just like, wow, I'm so funny. That's great.
That was so good.
Dear.
Oh god, my face hurts. That's
That was so good.
All right, so what I've taken from that is everything is recorded and never trust you guys.
no, absolutely not. I didn't edit any of it.
No,
I
you didn't, Joe.
100% said send that whole thing in its entirety. Do not edit. Do not pass go. Just send it.
Yeah, so it was like perfect.
Wait, we edit now?
Yeah, and it was funny because like Charlotte and I've been listening to watching you guys, and it was like, oh, I thought we sent one in. Like I thought, I was like, I guess they had a lot of them coming in, so they just hadn't played our one yet. Little did we know it was a goddamn ambush.
It was so perfect. It was so amazing.
Unbelievable.
I was cracking myself up on the weekend doing it. I was just, this is amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
It was perfect.
Oh god.